What's good, Phil? And Mike will be joining me soon. So you'll get a double dosage of two of your favorite people. I'm good. How are you? How goes the swordsman training? Or you're practicing close range weaponry, if I recall correctly, right? Yeah, training out in the winter seems like it'd be pretty rough. That's like some Viking level stuff. I feel like if you're gonna practice like weaponry training in the winter, you need to be using like an axe or something. Mike will be joining me soon. I'm just getting things kind of set up. Excited to hear more about the game. Very cool, very cool. That sounds like it's like in God of War. Kratos can throw the axe. It bounces back to him. Like the dang throwing stick of yours is boomeranged on us, Phil. I'm just getting myself situated here. Make sure we're all operating as we should. Dang it, Meeps. Gosh dang it, Meeps. I gotta finish this. I started drawing something silly for you I need to finish up. I got something... I can add a cookie or two in it, but it does involve Meeps. It is a drawing of Meeps that I need to finish. Morps? Not Morps. I didn't draw Morps. Oh, I am, and it's not Morps. It's not your evil doppelganger who likes biscuits and dips them in orange juice. Is that the awful creation? Hey, Jacob. Yeah, so Mike, my buddy Mike, is free on Tuesdays, so we're kind of that might be a more consistent thing we do. So, I don't know what caused me... Oh, 1 second. So the game is a race to the finish, then a race to the bottom, which you have to get a cleansing coffin, catch the monster, then bring it down to start cleansing. Okay. I'm down with that. I like... You know, Mike's working on a game, too. He's working on a gladiator combat game. I did a little beta test with him. It's pretty cool. I'm excited. I hope he... I'm hoping to help him get it. He seems to... It's Mike, so he knows what he's doing. But yeah, as far as Flight Simulator goes... I don't know. Like, Flight Simulator 20, like, I want to like this game more than I do. And I thought, you know what? That would be kind of fun. Hanging out and just flying. You know, this is like, I like to try and find those chill kind of games where I can kind of almost turn off my brain, but not entirely. And, like, I thought to myself, I have it on Game Pass. Now, this is Flight Simulator 2020. I would have gone with 2024, but I decided to just take a quick scope of the reviews, and from what I understand, it is kind of a mess right now. So I thought, hey, let's stick to the one that I'm slightly familiar with. But yeah, I've had a Microsoft Extreme G or Extreme 3D Pro, and I like flights. I used to play a lot of flight combat simulators back in the day. I have no desire to be a pilot. I am definitely not. I am too scared of heights and too nervous to ever put myself in control of an actual plane. But I thought this would be fun, and I thought it'd be fun to have a co-pilot. You know, and just kind of hang out, shoot the breeze. It's like a podcast, but, you know, with the added benefit, with the added fear that we might crash into something. It might be. He revamped it, so it's not a. So Mike's game used to be a deck builder, but he revamped it recently and started to develop it into a shuffle builder, which is pretty cool. I don't want to go into too many details because I don't want to, speak on behalf of him on something that's his creation. But it's really cool. I like what I saw, and pardon me. I genuinely would love to see it come to fruition. I'd like to do the artwork for it too. I'm trying to get a little more ballsy about that. Wrapping up, I finished drawing last two things for Adventure Ace, so I might, depending on things, I might cancel the stream tomorrow. I don't know yet, because I might just want to take time to... yeah, it's a little different now. It's hex-based, but I'm going to leave it at that. How's everyone doing tonight? How are we all? How is everyone on this? It is freezing here. So I am definitely more... I'm just kind of figuring out how to do this. Good. The hexagon is a weird shape. That is true. So yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out for a bit until Mike shows on up, which should be soon, but it ain't a big deal. Yeah, how's everybody? I've been pretty depressed. I think I may have post-coital dysphoria. Oh. Sorry, I'm just gonna look that up so I know what I'm talking about. I don't wanna be a doofus and be like, oh yeah, that's rough, and then be like, oh my god, that's terrible. Oh, I think Mike's here. Hold that thought, my friend. Feel free to shoot me a message and, I'll do my best we can talk. See if I can, if you need to vent about it or anything. I know I haven't been around much. I'll be right back. Sorry, dogs are all on edge tonight, so they were barking, I thought. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. And again, January's a rough month, mentally. Like, seasonal depression, whatever you want to call it, too. There's a lot of factors that just pile on, I think. That can be kind of rough. Here. See, thankfully, I don't... Welcome, Apple Stars. Welcome to the chat. See, I don't know, ever since I got out of retail, the holidays, don't get me wrong, they're stressful, but, whoo boy, once I made the switch to social work, holidays are still stressful as hell, but nothing compared to how the true hell of working retail during the holiday season. Sorry, I'm stretching my hand a little bit. Cramping. I'm playing too much Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I'll do my best to talk to you. Oh yeah, I could imagine. I couldn't become a vet. I love animals too much. If I ever had to deliver bad news to someone, I would be a wreck. So, salute. I'm sorry, now are we talking vet as in veterinarian or vet as in veterans? I mean, either way, what you're dealing with is, a lot. Alright, let me get the game going. Okay, so yeah, I'm still kind of getting the feel for it. I never really got to spend a whole lot of time with Flight Simulator. I did do some of the basic. I did do some of the basic things, so I think I know how to fly. So we'll just until Mike shows up. No, I would never do that. I would rather make sure. Look, we had last year a dog wandered into Blue Cap, the place I work at. And actually, my coworker. Oh God, I can only imagine. My heart goes out to you. I couldn't do it. I went into social work. I'm a case manager for the developmentally disabled. I worked in home for a while, and now I'm actually like a technology teacher. I still work with a caseload, but I teach people. But man, I mean, trust me, I get it. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's go to Mount Everest. All right, these are discovery flights, so I guess we're just gonna go and see. Yeah, I think veterinarians. I think anything like that, you deserve a lot of credit. I couldn't do it. I actually went and I started to look into it. That was when I was still kind of figuring it out. I went to a local place and kind of looked into it, and I read into it, and I sat there and I thought to myself, I couldn't do it. Like I would be a wreck. Like to have that level of strong, sort of like it's kind of like I wouldn't be able to go into any sort of healthcare, like stuff like that. You save the animals and take them and keep them. But we had a dog end up. My coworker found a dog, and I took him home. But thankfully, we were able to find the owner. And I'd rather make sure that pet gets back to the owner because I would want someone to do that for me if one of our dogs got away. Got lost. I would want them to make sure they return it to me. So I'd never want to take someone's animal. That's evil. That is pure evil. Archie, our new boy, now he was lost. He had no tags, nothing. Hey, it's, ooh. Wow. Okay, so you know what? I was a little worried about my computer being able to run this properly, but not too shabby so far. Hey, my credit to you, sir. Or, Adam, sorry. But, no, it's... Let me see. Can we get to a cockpit view? I just want to see what the inside looks like. Oh! Okay, cool. Man. I'm sorry. I'm sure they're thinking of you just as much, man. Okay, I gotta switch back because I don't know where the hell I'm going. I can't see out the cockpit! Was I supposed to land there? I think I was supposed to land there. Shoot. We'll be fine. We got unlimited fuel. This makes me think of Temple of Doom. Whee! When my buddy gets here, we're gonna try and set up a flight and do everything. I just thought this would be kind of a fun way to get a feel for things. But yeah, I just kind of thought this would be a fun game to just kind of have on, shoot the breeze, talk. I know, man. Trust me, I think about our puppies that, tragedy there, and sometimes it still keeps me up. I felt so terrible because me and Shauna, we went on our vacation, and it's like, it was around when that kind of happened, and, it still hurts you, It's like, I can't believe there are people out there who don't look at animals as, like, pets, as worthwhile companions to mourn just as much, I actually had someone I know say, well, I don't look at dogs the same way you do. Like, to me, they're just animals. And I'm looking at this person that I've known, and I'm like, you know, you really don't want to say that to me, because now I just kind of think you're an asshole. Now I just potentially think you're evil. Well, I typed in 2024 because I saw it came up on Game Pass, which is how I got this. And basically, I heard it, besides it being a broken, buggy mess, I read that it, or I saw in the video, like, and what was that? I read that. Hey, wait a minute. There's a point of interest back there. It's a broken, buggy mess. There are a lot of cases of. Oh shoot! No, don't stall. Don't stall. Okay, I'm trying to get better about that. I know there have been a lot of kind of funny, but not funny because obviously this is a game that was kind of pricey for 2024. That helicopters just couldn't land. I watched this really kind of funny, but also really frustrating video of someone perfectly landing a helicopter and then it just suddenly flips right over. And I was like, okay, that's funny now, but if I paid for this game and I was like, and these are reviews from like pretty hardcore flight simulator enthusiasts. Like I'm playing this with just a standard, Logitech joystick that I typically would use for like MechWarrior or any sort of combat game like that. Simple stuff. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. A little hiccup. And yeah, I don't know. Most of these reviews were a month ago, but I just heard it was it's been a real janky, overpriced mess, and they have these different versions of it, and it's like I thought this would be easy enough because I can get this easily enough on Game Pass. I can get 2024. Yeah, AAA gaming. I mean, that's my thing nowadays. Like, whenever people talk about the state of gaming nowadays, AAA wise, oh yeah, it's an absolute mess. But indie games are where you really gotta look for if you want the quality, I really gotta say though, for being 2024 looks pretty, but I don't know, man. This game still looks freaking gorgeous, and keep in mind, my computer is not exactly super powerful. I'm trying to go up, go uppy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh no, up, no. Ah! You collided with an. It's a nice way to say I crashed in a fiery train wreck or plane wreck. Hey, I flew longer than I did before. I gotta learn how you doing tonight, Faposi? Welcome. It's funny, I don't even know if it qualifies as AAA, but Marvel Rivals is kind of the big miracle story lately. And I mean, everyone's like real. Again, I'm still obsessed with the game. Like, I actually bought the battle pass for it, and I'm working on unlocking the Malice costume, which is the evil Sue Storm costume that people are kind of like. I think we've evolved, and I don't know, maybe this is just me because I've sort of like shut off like my brain when it comes to a lot of this stuff, but I don't think anyone really cares anymore if a game is kind of like characters are kind of horny looking. Because here's the thing about Marvel Rivals in particular. Everyone in that game is attractive. Like, oh, we can go see Big Jesus. Just like in Smiling Friends when they went to Brazil. Alan just wanted to see the Big Jesus. Let's go see, I think it's called Christ the Redeemer, but no, I just call him Big Jesus. It was a good run. Yeah, I was doing well until I crashed. It's like in Futurama when Bender was talking. Hopefully, you won't go against it. Well, if I was Lupin the Third, I would be planning to steal Christ the Redeemer. Go to use the flight assistance. Okay, so yeah, I gotta learn how to not stall. I feel like that's my word. You guys are going to see me next year. I'm going to be flying a real plane. But Marvel Rivals has really been kind of the shocker for a lot of people. And it seems like it's it's really sad to me how talking to people about Overwatch has been a matter of like talking to people about their abusive ex. And I know that's possibly insensitive, but the way people talk about that game makes me sad. Hey, look, Christ the Redeemer. He's ahead. Let's go see Big Jesus. Man, that's a real nice looking sunset, though. Gotta be real with you. It's gotta be real with you. It's kind of majestic. Okay, so how do I not stall? Okay, well, that's probably not how I don't do it. Oh, boy. Oh. Yeah, I mean... Oh, hey, my co-pilot's here. Alright, I'm gonna pause real quick. It's kind of cool, because you can pause... I'll get into that. So basically, Overwatch went down a horrible downward spiral, and people are still upset about it, and people are still really mad about it. And there are people still trying to, like, cling on to it. And I think Marvel Rivals is kind of, like, coming in like, hey, come hang out with us. We have fun here. And I'm like, boy, that bad, huh? All right, I'll be right back. Let me go get my buddy, and I will leave you all with this gorgeous sunset before we go see Big Jesus. Alright, Mike has joined me on my quest to go see Big Jesus, and of course we'll probably see about setting up a different flight.
Hello, everybody.
You know how the sound is. We got the boom mic set up. We got dogs here, too. I tried to...
It's a popper cockpit.
Yeah, you know, we got all the amenities and amenities. I got a memory card I still have to open for whatever reason. Sorry, you've... Okay. Jacob says hi. Can you see on there? And Phil is with us.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so yeah, we've just been kind of hanging out again. Decided on Flight Simulator because I felt like I needed like a cleanser after the heaviness that was UFO 50.
Sure.
That journey into madness.
The fungus man.
Not even that. Honestly, I've been thinking more about the horrifying grasshopper creature that was watching from behind the window. Mm-hmm. Fungus man, you know you can kill him.
How do you kill him?
You gotta get a crossbow bolt. It's the only way you can actually kill him.
Okay.
So, but I haven't gone back. All right, so let's get the Big Jesus. Let's go see Big Jesus. So yeah, I'm not
You're losing altitude.
Yeah, I know. Look, I already crashed at Mount Everest. Give me a break. I'm learning here. I'm learning how to fly, okay?
I haven't played a flight simulator since Diddy Kong Racing.
Ah, what a good one. And if you look to your left, you will see Big Jesus that we're getting awfully close to.
Oh, you did a flyby.
Yeah! Check out Big Jesus. That's what I thought would be kind of funny. It's like a dorky way I thought to, thought it'd be kind of a dorky way to show. Oh, hey, I found a button to switch right to the cockpit view. Man, people look like ants from up here.
I like the people that get really into flight simulators.
Oh, well.
They've got their $40,000 cockpit controllers.
And they have 3, oh, we're getting a little bit of lag. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Rio de Janeiro. Let's go see what's on down here. Uh-oh, we're stalling. I'm still learning how to fly, everybody. It's been a process. What was it that Milhouse said? Perfectly level flying is the ultimate challenge of the scale model pilot.
It sounds like a Milhouse.
It's very much a Milhouse thing. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought this would be kind of neat. I get it as part of Game Pass. Yeah, I was gonna say, Jacob, you probably know more about this than I do.
Oh, coming in hot.
Yeah, we're gonna go do some. We're gonna do some like.
You're gonna knock people's hats off.
Exactly. I want to be that dickhead. I want to get revenge on all the motorcycle drivers who come through my neighborhood. Oh, you want to make noise in my quiet neighborhood? I'm gonna fly over yours with the loudest thing possible.
Where's a real tight needle we can thread?
I think. Hey, look, there's a bridge.
All right.
Think we can do it?
Yes.
Let's go for it.
Go for it. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah! Hot damn, all that time playing Star Fox came in handy.
That would be so scary.
Oh, God.
Driving across a bridge.
I would be seeing some whack job driving a plane like, yeah! Hey, Dender. We're in Rio de Janeiro right now. We were just doing a discovery flight while Mike joined me.
Can you go anywhere?
Yeah, I was gonna say we can set up a flight. We can actually leave Midway Airport. Like I was gonna say, I thought we could set up just like a little flight. You know, let's go say hi to. Let's go tell Big Jesus. Uh oh. Well, all I've been thinking of is the goddamn Smiling Friends episode.
What kind of planes can you choose from?
Quite a few. You can fly an ornithopter from Dune. They actually have Dune pilot missions. Hey, check it out. I'm gonna try it again.
Oh,
Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to. Everyone on that bridge is just like, what is this person doing? Who gave them a license?
You gotta do it upside down.
Oh, God. You can fly those little Red Bull planes, I think. Yeah. I feel like Michael Caine in Jaws the Revenge. You can do water planes. You can do... Why are we flying so close to the water? Yeah!
My uncle had a flight simulator when I was little. And I remember it would let you change planes like mid-flight.
You can do that here, I think, too.
So we'd get up really, really, really high into like a Boeing.
Oh.
And then switch it to a wooden glider.
You can fly the old Wright Brothers plane.
Nice.
I think that's actually...
But they could barely fly it.
My shoe! Oh, can you want to move the microphone?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I feel bad. You're like having to look around it.
No, let's get into it.
Oh, yeah. Sugarloaf Mountain. What's up there? Oh! Oh, the water got its revenge. I got distracted by Sugarloaf Mountain. It sounded delicious.
I want to see the Mackinac Bridge.
Where's that at?
It's in Michigan.
Michigan? We can go to Michigan. You want to go to Michigan?
Northern Michigan. Yeah.
Northern Michigan? Let's go to Northern Michigan. You want to do like an official flight and leave from like Midway Airport?
Yeah.
All right. See, that's what I mean. This is like dorky, but it's fun. But yeah, look, they got Dune activities. You can celebrate the release of Dune Part 2. Okay, Oh, thank you, Jacob. I thought you clipped me crashing into the water. Thank you. Yeah! Oh, I can put the epic maneuver music to it again. Did you see my clip?
No.
Oh, I did. I learned how to edit a little bit. Are you familiar with the epic maneuver meme? It was an old YTMND meme. but the music that's from it, the Nightwish song, was playing Legend of Zelda 2. I found like an enhanced version of it that's really fun. It's
I like the clip I saw of you running away from the flashing thing.
fuck that thing. I hated that thing. I want to do a to be continued meme of that one with Roundabout. I think that'd be funny. Like how Nights does it. You know, I've never played Nights into. Like, are you talking about Nights into Dreams? I never played that game, and I really should. I hear it's quite good. All right, so we can leave from Chicago Midway International Airport.
All right.
I'm gonna set. We can set our own day too, because it's nighttime and it's hard to see. I'll check it out too close. Oh yeah. Well, I got distracted by Sugarloaf. Thank you for the clip. I'm not unlike Icarus, Mike. I flew too close to the sun.
Could you imagine someone just saying Sugarloaf Mountain and their plane goes down?
His last
The
word.
pilot let go, so he could point.
Did I tell you about the time we almost died because of a polecat's billboard?
No.
let's get our flight started, and I shall regale you with my tale of near death. It features our good friend Eric. He saved us. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Weather and time. We can do live, which means it's going to be super dark, so we're not going to be able to see anything. So here, we can set up. Let's do 10 a.m. 10 a.m. seemed like a decent. Yeah, I'll do 9:57. We'll do nice. Yeah, I need to play it. I've always. Nights is one of those things, like another one of those Sega franchises I've always wanted to try out, and for whatever reason, I know it's available. The history of that game is super fascinating because didn't that have its own custom controller made for it? And wasn't Spielberg part of it? No, he wasn't involved with it, but I know he was fascinated by it, I think. Or I might be thinking of something entirely different. Okay, I don't want any air traffic control. Get out of here.
How do we choose our planes?
We go up here, my friend.
Ooh.
So, yeah, like, we can fly, this little fella here. We can do, this big plane. I don't know planes, much like my knowledge of cars. My knowledge of planes is, that's a big one. That's an even bigger one.
Endurance, I'm assuming that's how long they can be in flight for?
I don't think that matters, because we're kind of playing, we can play fast and loose with things.
Okay.
I'm not going, look, I'm lucky that I'm still shocked that I flew under that goddamn bridge. I am not about to sit here and be like, okay, now we can worry about expert handling and everything.
Like, part of me wants to go, like, World War One, you know.
Oh, like an old-fashioned...
Yeah, but then another part of me wants to do, like a Hornet.
Do you want to do the Jenny?
Yeah.
Let's do the Jenny.
Let's see if we can make it to Mackinac Island.
Okay, now the only problem is I'm terrible at directions here, but I think there's a map. Okay. I think it's time for the puppy parade too.
Can we input something we want to fly by?
I think we can mostly just kind of adjust on our. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna mute for a second, everybody. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Dogs are going to be in and out. It is freezing here, so nobody wants to be outside. I don't blame them. Alright, we're going to fly the Curtis Jenny. Where are we going? Michigan, you said?
Mackinac Island. It's spelled Mackinac.
Mackinac. Mackinac.
I don't think it's going to have an airport, though.
83D, Mackinac, Sackinac. Nick, Knack, Packinac, Mackinac. Alright. Where is it located again?
Let me
Yeah.
do some Google Food.
Yeah, do some Google Fool while we get started. Actually, you know what? We can just go. Here. Let's just hit the runway and we'll pull up our map. Post World War I, the Jenny became popular with private pilots. Oh, we can be like Harrison Ford.
Mackinac Island Airport, MCD.
Oh, okay, we can adjust that. The Pupper Parade. Thank you for clipping that, Jacob. I'm gonna have to put the epic maneuver music over it too. I'm gonna be my TikTok is gonna basically become me regurgitating old memes that I loved. Because I don't like modern memes. I don't think a lot of them, they don't have staying power. I still think about the epic maneuver music, and I still think about Brian Peppers. Not by choice,
Sure.
but I think of Burnt Babonga, the song from Chrono Trigger they'd always play with him.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just letting this load. Get some plane facts here. We got the staple of the U.S. Army Air Service. Hope we don't run into Sonic in this one. Ooh, I hope we don't run into Sonic either. I say mean things about Sonic sometimes. I'm weird about Sonic nowadays, you know.
Is there danger of us running into him in the open skies?
He might. Well, to be fair, Tails had a plane, the Tornado, I think.
You're right.
I believe in Sonic Adventure it was powered by a Chaos Emerald, and then in Sonic Adventure 2 it could transform into a mech. So I don't know, he might. God, this... Okay, this already seems like it's a disaster. Okay, alright, let me turn down my throttle. Boy, this thing is loud. Why did you pick this thing?
I think you recommended it. I just agreed.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Can we use the guns?
I don't think we can use the guns.
Oh.
It's pitch black and the sky is the limit. Yep. Here, let me see. I think if we hit V, we pull up our map. Okay, maybe not. Hold on. There we go. Map. All right. We want. What's the whatchamajigger?
MCD is the airport.
MCD. Like D as in just D, or does it have DE after it?
Okay, MCD airport.
Okay, I guess this is it. Yeah, take me there.
Are we able to see on the map where our destination is, just to clarify?
No, I guess we're just gonna... Nope, sorry Mike, we just go
Alright.
for it. Hold on, let me see here. Oh wait, the nav log, that sounds useful. Oh. From to... This seems like it's gonna be a disaster. Foposi might be right. Okay. Hold on. Because we can adjust we can adjust the time here. Oh, why is it 2 and 9? I don't want to be in the morning. Oh, there we go. Okay. There might be a chance. Yeah, maybe. Here, let's get in the air first. Welcome, John. Alright. I'm gonna do the hold back view. Because it's a little less loud and we can, you know, take in this gorgeous Chicago scenery. Alright. Time flew by. I know, crazy, right? Okay, let me see. Flight checklist. Take off. Full throttle. Alright. Full throttle. Maybe I have the brake on? Hold on, I'm pressing buttons here. Okay, here we go. Wait. Do I have to get out and start the plane myself?
Does it have a crank?
Yeah, this is, well, it uses Black Shark AI, I think is what they call it. I am firmly grasping the joystick. Okay. Something's wrong with this plane, guys.
Oh, it does, yep.
Alright, so my joystick is working. Okay, hold on. Oh, maybe I think I was throttling too fast. Yeah, I'm trying to shift into maximum overdrive here, and it's being a pain. Like, do I have to, like, rev it up? Yeah, I think I have to rev it. Because I'm messing with the throttle right now. Time to shift into maximum overdrive. All this needs is a sepia tone filter to be perfect.
What does ADA mean? AOA.
Yeah, AOA. I think that means. I think that's to help me not stall. I don't know. Okay, do I have to do this the whole flight? Is this part of the thrill of flying a? And we're off. Okay, no, we're good. So I had to basically crank it. I'm gonna be part of Baron Munchausen's flying trapeze. I know that is everything wrong. There are a lot of things I said wrong in that sentence.
You want to go that way. Northeast.
Okay.
Chicago approach 498 Tree is type 1 miles south of Midway, 400 feet. Request clearance to
Stickney
transition
Township.
Charlie airspace.
Forest View.
Skywest 3869 Heavy, you are 400 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet altimeter.
Man, shut up. I'm flying on my own. I've gone rogue. I'm gonna be like a supervillain, but I fly an old World War II plane. I mean, we could probably find Istanbul, huh? Yeah, I'm heading towards Chicago O'Hare here.
Whose house do we want to go to?
Yeah, whose house do I? Well, actually, I don't think I want to dox myself on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's dox somebody else. Just be careful not to hit me flying red orbs.
But the flying red orbs make you go faster.
No, they don't. They could be Ultraman. We might be impeding a space investigation. John, thank you for making that reference because I thought about that when I was testing this out. It's like, isn't this how Ultraman technically started? Man, do you think someone modded like the Science Patrol jet into this? Because that would be sick. Okay, we can head towards Riverside. Man, shut up, nerd. Let's see here. Let me pull out my map.
Can you zoom out on that map?
Yes, we can.
Nice.
Oh, this makes it easier. We can go to the air park. Oh, here, hold on. What was that?
Well, yeah, just zoom out and we'll find it.
Well, hold on. McD, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to take me there. Why aren't you taking me there? Alright.
Exit 9057 climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
Stop telling me what to do, lady. I'll do as I please. I own these skies, me and my Jenny.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Exit 9057. Exit 9057 descend and maintain 5,000.
Here, you operate the mouse. I just realized, Mike, you're my co-pilot. You do this. I'll fly the plane. You know, as fun as this
How do I zoom out?
is a mouse wheel. Man, the graphics in this game are really nice, though. I gotta
Is
commit.
there like a recenter on yourself thing?
GPS tracking, maybe? Try clicking that.
Yeah, this is Victoria. We're way out.
I don't know where the hell I don't. Mike, you're talking to someone who gets lost. Like, here, click that. Maybe that'll take us.
Alright. This is you. We
You get
wanna
shot down?
go-
I don't know. Is there a military base in Chicago we can go
We-
find out?
We want to go here.
Oh, hey, look at you. See, Mike, this is why I wanted to be a part of this. You're good at this. I'm not. Oh, KM McD? Is that it, maybe? Mackinac? Mackinac, Michigan, huh?
KMCD. That's where we want to go.
Okay, alright.
I get the feeling we're not going to make it on this plane.
Do you think we should switch planes?
We might need to.
Are you implying this plane might not have? Well, then I'm gonna swoop down and see where we can go here. Hey, we can go to Berwyn. Let's go see Svengoolie. Let's go see Berwyn Kerwin.
That's where Svengoolie lives in kayfabe.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know where Richard Kaz the man lives, but I know Svengoolie lives here.
Do you know the story about why they do the whole Berwyn thing?
No, I don't. I mean, it took me a while to realize that there are multiple Svengulis.
The original Svengoolie would do it as a joke because Johnny Carson would always tell stories about Burbank.
Oh,
So he would tell stories about Berwyn.
okay. Wow, look at oh. How do you think people would react if they saw this flying over?
Oh, they'd panic.
Man, what a piece of crap town. No, I'm kidding. Berwyn's all right. Oh, we can head towards Oak Park.
I know people that live there.
Yeah. Thanks to you, Mike, I now know how to use the VFR map. Wow, look at all these houses. Since you're flying, can you be up in New York so that way I don't have to pay for a plane ticket to AMA? Okay, but only if you only if you fly me to New York so I don't have to pay for a plane ticket to Kaiju Brooklyn. Even exchange, baby. I'm gonna be real bad and check my phone while I'm flying this plane, though. It's nothing dangerous about this at all. I don't get it. How did you crash? Oh, I got a text message. I had to check it. Ah, man, this fucking plane is slow. God, when did they build this friggin' thing? Hey, Shadow Man, how you doing tonight? How was Space Marine? Sadly I missed it. I got caught up. I think I might be picking that game up soon because I've heard my brother-in-law picked it up and it actually, God, I can't breathe for garbage there. River Forest. We're just flying this plane here.
Start heading towards the lake.
Oh, okay. Start going right.
Yeah. Oh, you don't need to go that drastically.
I'm trying not to. It's real hard to control this plane.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I got some AI stuff. Yeah, I would love to do co-op because I never got to experience that. Good. Did you kill a lot of Tyranids? Okay, yeah, okay, come on, flight. There we go.
It likes going in one direction.
Well, it accounts for wind resistance, you know.
And it's a very light plane.
This old bird is. Oh, look, we're heading right towards the city. Baby's got a fat ass, but she turns on a dime. I tell you what. I was talking about my wife, not the plane. Now that you're not working for a crime syndicate. Oh, that's the second Temple of Doom reference made tonight, by the way. I started off flying in Nepal. I crashed into Mount Everest, but we don't need to talk about that. But believe me, a Lao She reference was made. I love how Dan Aykroyd just shows up in that movie, and I think it's just him 80 yard. What's that over there? Oh, Cicero. Man, I didn't know Chicago was so big. I thought it just existed in my backyard. Am I going to fight Kong? No, I would save Kong. You know me, buddy. I'm a pro-Kong kind of guy. I gotta get back on the Fortnite grind. Man, that's a real nice sunset. What's that? North Lawndale. I wonder if I can adjust that. I am giving this thing all it's got, though. We might be taking a while to get there. Yeah, I'll just take my hand off the controls and...
We're still inside the influence of Midway Airport.
They're thinking of the red one, otherwise Snoopy beyond your butt. Boy,
Change approved 9 or 8 tree.
I don't care much for Charlie Brown, but I like Snoopy, and I think that's kind of the general consensus of a lot of people.
Midway 700
Did you see the Peanuts movie?
west flight
No.
follow.
It's pretty good. I'm not a Charlie Brown guy. It was funny.
I always liked Schroeder.
What about Schroeder appealed to you?
I don't know, I just liked
I'm trying to think if there was ever a... I wouldn't be surprised if someone modded Mothra into this game. You can get a Mothra glider in Fortnite coming up. My problem is now I've got 2 battle passes in 2 separate games that I gotta grind. And right now I am within taste distance of the Malice skin in Marvel Rivals. That game has reawakened my love of Marvel. I hate Jeff the Landshark though. He is an awful little monster in that game, and I hate him. God, I just want to get away from the. Okay, Mike. I don't mean to.
I mean, I think you're about to fly through restricted airspace anyway.
Oh, good. Let's see what happens.
Because they really don't like planes flying through cities anymore.
What do you mean? Oh! 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 I didn't know it was gonna do that.
Uh-oh. Alright, it just got exciting.
Okay, my plane's acting funny. This isn't me doing a bit. It's not me doing a bit. The plane's acting weird. What do you mean restricted airspace? You can't control the skies, Mike. It's open. It's like open. It's like international waters. Up here, anything is legal. That's a radio tower. I should probably avoid it, right?
Now, see, we're very much going into national waters right now. Do a barrel roll.
Okay, I'll try it. I'll try anything once. Okay, it's gotta get a little. It's gotta get a little. Gotta get a little air distance here. Make sure my seatbelt's buckled. Just put Godzilla in the gang, and you can fly around them as they fight. Now that would actually be really badass. Barrel roll. Uh-oh, it's not working.
Your AI assist won't let you stall enough to do a barrel roll.
Well, let's turn that off. I think I'm confident in my piloting abilities. I don't need that. Where is it? Custom toolbar, weight and balance. Wait, weight and balance. Oh, you can adjust everything here. You can adjust the weight of your pilot? Hold on, I just want to see how this affects it.
15 pounds. Uh-oh.
It's like King Kong's flying this thing. Oh! Woo!
I don't think you can handle it. I don't know what you thought was going to happen.
I didn't know either. Hey, we're okay though. Look, we're not dead.
It is upside down.
I'm okay. Aircraft beached. I guess that's the appropriate thing for someone that size. Mm-hmm. All right. I didn't. Gravity is a harsh mistress.
We may have to have a different type of vehicle.
Are you implying? Do you want to see if they have like a super jet? Because
They do.
They know they do.
I saw it.
Yeah. That's what would happen if Luna flew a plane. That's why she doesn't fly. You interfere with the barrel roll, you're not. I mean, to be fair, I sabotaged my own barrel roll. Because I'm not needed.
Whoa, let's make me 9,000 pounds.
It would only let me go up to 1,920, okay? It kept it realistic.
On a 600-pound vehicle.
Maybe I was Colossus, like from the X-Men. Maybe it was metal. Maybe I'm made out of metal.
Maybe.
I mean, the Blackbird was able to fly all the X-Men around. Was that what it was called?
It was made considerably after World War I, though.
So what you're basically saying is that you had to be a certain size to be a pilot in World War I.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair play, sir.
You still do, I believe. There are height and weight restrictions to be military pilots.
All right. Let's pick a better. Let's pick a different vehicle here, so we can.
Ooh,
What do you?
the Spruce Moose.
Do they have the Spruce Moose? Where is it?
Yeah.
Is it the Spruce Moose or the Spruce Goose? The Goose.
No, right there. The Hughes Aircraft Company, the Hercules H4.
You want to fly that one? I mean, this one goes faster. I mean, let's look at the Jenny here, and let's just compare it to... Hold on. Oh, yeah, here, let's do the Wright Flyer.
Max altitude 20 feet.
My shoe!
He had a very different kind of vehicle, my friend.
he had like a whirly gig.
Yeah,
Like
it's an ornithopter of some kind.
My shoe! The Robin. Cruise speed is 150, so maybe not. We want something. Well, actually, here, how about the Daher? This one seems all right.
Yeah,
33.
It's quite a bit faster than the Daher.
Or we can go with the Boeing. Go with the bigger.
Super Hornet.
You want to do the Super Hornet, or is that too fast? Because we won't really be able to enjoy. We'll be flying at the speed of like.
Oh, 451 knots.
Yeah. So let's do this one. 330 seems like a nice. Seems like a reasonable. seems like a reasonable
Well,
compromise.
it's already like 6 times faster than the Jenny.
Got to admit, though, it was pretty fun.
All right.
Okay.
Departure from Midway.
All right, right. We did have a place we wanted to go. Okay, and then we want to go to KDME, right?
KMCD.
KMCD. We're not free to move about the country, right? Turn off AI. Oh yeah, I guess I should. Oh right, because you want me to be at the mercy of my own hubris. I appreciate that.
MCD.
Oh, sorry. KMCD. There it is, Mackinac. Okay, flight conditions. So let me see here. Oh, that's actually in difficulty now that I think about it. Give me a second. Let me adjust that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me jump back. So we got our... Oh, we can set... God, oh man. The turbulence will be a mess. I mean, we saw the turbulence when I... we saw the turbulence when I started messing with gravity. Yeah, let me go back real quick. I'm going to turn off the AI. There it is. Assistance options. Let's see. For those new, middle ground. For those who want a mostly realistic experience, I'm going to turn that down because navigation aids. I want to see how we do with medium. Piloting. What does this do? Oh, this has all the auto
It was
stuff.
the anti-stall one that was giving us guff last time.
Yeah, where's that? Where's that anti-stall protection? Turn that shit off. Let's go. Let's all manual, baby. Just like Fiposi said, turbulence high. AI auto trim. Yeah, you know what? Let's see how we do.
All right, we've taken off round.
Look, all I know is that when I shifted that weight, gravity had enough. It was as if the god of gravity himself said, "No."
You ever been to Mackinac Island?
Now I have to travel more. I plan on going to Rhinelander soon.
I went there once when I was
I know that's nothing considerable, like saying that. Yeah, I know, right?
11.
Wow.
Maybe I went to Mackinac Island with my sister. It was pretty cool. They don't let cars on the island.
Oh, it's all just.
There's horse-drawn carriages.
That's pretty cool, actually. I wouldn't mind going. Do we just want to have live weather like we have here? Yeah, why not?
So it's cold.
Yeah,
It's snowy.
yeah. We're gonna be. Thankfully we're inside a cockpit this time.
Yep.
We are not.
We're not glued into a barrel.
Yes, exactly. All right, we are gonna leave at 10 a.m. 1 pound too much.
Ooh.
It's an obnoxiously colored building. What is that? It's probably some highly religious and revered site that I'm talking shit about.
It's fine. You can go anywhere in the world.
Yeah, see, we can. We can go to Japan. We can go to not Japan. We can go to other places.
You should go check out the Garden of the Gods State Park in Illinois.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, where the hell is that? Garden of the Gods, wasn't that a play? No, that's in the Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
That's I haven't read the book, but I've seen the movie.
We could visit
Long time
racetracks. I think I saw the poster, or I saw the VHS case, and I thought it was a horror movie. It's not a horror movie, is it?
No, it's a legal drama,
Okay.
if I'm recalling correctly.
Ooh, we should fly over Hawaii. That's on the agenda. I enjoyed flying in Rio de Janeiro. I just got a little too
Let's do some
Midway
low
Tower Dollar Alpha
flyovers.
Sierra
Yeah,
X-ray Golf
yeah.
Sierra
Bermuda
Alpha
Triangle.
runway
Yeah, I want to know what the deal with that thing is. Well, no one talks about the Bermuda Triangle anymore. What
We
gives?
have better navigation.
You know what? Fair play, sir. All right. Oh yeah, look at this plane. Look at this thing. This is a man's plane right here. All right, I believe going over the pre-flight checklist.
It's all there.
Yeah, everything seems. We got wings. We got rudder. Seems to look like it's wagging its tail.
Oh, check your weight.
How dare you, sir? Don't insult me so. Don't insult me so callously, my friend. Guess you're right. 170. Okay, that's far more generous to me than anything. But let me see here. I'm gonna fill up that.
Yeah, let's keep.
Who cares about?
Going.
Yeah, we're trying to have fun here. Rear baggage. We can switch our display fuel as gallons or pounds. Fly me to the moon and let me play him on the stars. I mean, you can go pretty friggin' high in this game, so we might be able to fly into the sky that high. What's
Not in this plane.
Oh, no, no, until we try.
Just for trying.
No. We're gonna. Mike, I want to make sure we get you to Mackinac. Mackinac Peaches. I was thinking about Newman today. You ever just think about Newman?
Sometimes.
You ever just think about Wayne Knight and how good of an actor he is?
I do like Wayne Knight.
Mac Tonight. Man, you know Mac Tonight scared the shit out of me as a kid, and apparently that's a very common sentiment among people my age.
Didn't scare me.
Well, fuck you too. Oh, well. Floor it.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Throttle to full. Parking brakes off.
But that was before we all found out he was a racist.
I don't like that. That to me is why I will never respect the Republican Party. That and, you know, being a social worker and all. How do I turn off the brakes again? Hold on. Hold on.
Consult the checklist.
No, hold on. I'll figure this out. All right. Atomic batteries to speed. Yeah, listen to that baby purr.
Get all the way up and then take off the brakes.
That's what I'm trying to do. How did you know my plan? Parking brake engaged. Disengage. Uh-oh, what's happening?
You cranked it all the way up.
Wait, are we going backwards? Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's like a manual.
Good job, John. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I like the little whooshy effect when you do that.
Whoosh. Are you ready to kiss the sky?
Yeah.
God, you can at least try and act a little excited. Oh, he's such a bitch.
You gotta take that doing one.
Oh, hold on,
Uh-oh.
hold on. I got it.
But you're missing those AI assists now.
Shut up, I don't need them. Gotta retract my landing gear. How do I do that? I don't know what the hell you're even saying. Golf, Sierra, Tango, Foxtrot, Whiskey, Syphilis. Okay, I think my landing gear is going up. It's almost a saber dance, like the Cossack dance.
Retract your flaps.
How the hell do I what the hell are flaps? Okay, I think I retracted my flaps.
Alright.
Do my flaps look... I'll take care of the shot in a minute. What's going on here?
It might be flap related.
Shut up, Mike. The airplane do be feeling a little bit twerky. A little early. Torky jerky. Why am I going down? Something doesn't seem right here. Hold on. Let me check my controls. Button. Oh, that doesn't help me. I don't know. Okay, I think that button's for my flaps. Cargo space? Car no go space. Car no fly. Oh, that's how flaps work. Okay, there we go. See, you were all worried. I got it. Whoa. Can you shut up, please? You know what? In a better world, the song Danger Zone sucks. You know what's a better song off the Top Gun soundtrack? Mighty Wings by Cheap Trick. In a better world, that would be the hot song. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Something's wrong here.
It's that turbulence. we spoke of.
My aunt's here? A little early for a barrel roll. Going for the barrel roll! Woo! Oh, wait, hold on. Hold
You have to commit to a barrel.
Hold on, I want to get higher.
If you bail mid-roll, that's bad for everyone.
You know what? You decided Saber Dance refers to an infamous lethal crash landing to a... Oh. That's right, Ender, because you're a big train guy, too. It makes sense to me. You'd probably be more knowledgeable about planes than I would imagine. Looks like it was dancing. Whoa. That's terrifying. See, when that... You know, when you said Saber Dance, that made me think of the iconic... you know, famously used in Ren and Stimpy. You know, the class also used in The Simpsons when Bart stole Grandpa's teeth. Oh, nice. We went to a military museum once when I forget. Went to a military museum and I got to sit inside some jet. I can't remember. I think it was a Vietnam jet though. I think my dad was familiar with it. I think he worked on helicopters and planes and I don't know. I'm dumb. Twerky worky.
My dad was an airplane mechanic in Vietnam.
Really?
Marines.
Wouldn't it be funny if they knew each other? Yeah, I knew him. What an asshole! I gave him a bunch of blintzes to paint my chicken coop, and he never did it. We're talking prototype jets. Oh, so you got to see like legit like military history. That's okay.
Or you went to Navy Pier?
Yeah, I want to see the hell happened. You overstressed the aircraft too much and caused critical damage. What? That's bull.
That's all it could take. It couldn't take no more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it again. Okay, all right. We're you know, again, you ripped the wings off. Dander, I think we need to patch you into this call too. I need you to talk me down how to land the plane.
Well, I think a good rule of thumb is stop telling the air traffic controller to shut up.
I think that's in my right. Okay, all right. Hold up. Here. We're gonna go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right.
All right.
If you go too faster than all right. Well, I'm learning. See, every time the Ender comes in here, I learn something new. That's why I'm convinced I have the best stream audience.
So remember, right after takeoff, pull up your landing gear and fix your flaps.
Yes. Understood. Actually, hold on. I got to do one of the most important pre-flight checklists. I got to go give my cat his insulin shot. So let me go do that. I will be right back. Mike, entertain the crowd. entertain our incredibly helpful stream audience as I probably take us on another death flight.
All right. So how's everybody's Tuesday going so far? I got far less done today than I was anticipating. But that's okay. It's still early in the week for me. I agree. This is always... I really enjoy coming over here for these. This is a nice way to cap off a day. I've been playing a lot of Balatro again. That game can become a problem. Yeah, I'm in this really weird space right now, like with work, where it's like I have a lot that I have to get done, but at the same time I need to like wait for other things to get approved and happen. So there's a lot of like hurry up and wait for me. It's ridiculous. I haven't had a chance to try Marvel Rivals yet. I don't know if it's my kind of game, to be honest, but I'm definitely willing to check it out. That's the one. It's like a third person, like a battle royale type game. Or am I wrong in that? It being free, that is good. That's always helpful. My wife plays a lot of Fortnite. I can never get into it personally. I don't know why. It makes me feel like I want to do something else. Hero shooter, that's the term. Okay. It's a relatively new game, right? That came out not too long ago. I've been doing okay. I've been working a bit on my board game, um, which has been fun to revisit it because it kind of left it alone for a few years. Um, but I recently did some playtesting with Andy and our friend Will, which I'm able to kind of come back at it with fresh eyes. Yeah, probably more than a few because Greenfire Games closed 7-8 years ago now. I have to think about the timeline here. But yeah, that's when I first started tinkering around with the idea. Yeah, so I used to own for those of you who don't know, I used to own a board game store in the Chicago area here, and that's actually how I met both Phil and Andy. Was through that, and the game that we're talking about is a gladiatorial combat game that is played on a hex grid that's 6 hexes to a face. And originally it was going to be a deck builder, and you build your fighting style that you use to move the miniature around the grid. But recently I've been making it more of a shuffle builder, like Smash Up, but it's still using the cards to move around the grid and do the attacks. It can be really tricky if you don't have a group of people that play regularly. But also, I would recommend doing it as like an iterative process. So like with mine, I just did the core movement mechanic and I tested that out with people. And then I added something and then you add something in. But you always kind of add a new thing and then see how people react to it and see how people think about it. We're talking about board game design.
Yeah, because Phil was taking care of it. Came out last month. What are we talking about?
First, we were talking about Marvel Rivals.
It's been an addiction. This was. If I didn't play this, I would have been playing that. I had to yell at myself.
Sure, you have soda? I can get it up closer.
Oh, it's up in the refrigerator. No worries.
Yeah, I'm willing to maybe set up a time where we can get together and try each other's games out, see what we can learn.
Yeah, traffic control. Traffic control, just like a big blabbermouth to ruin everything about a movie for you before you have it. It's like science.
It wasn't until this moment playing this game that I realized what it must have felt like to be JR, to have Vince McMahon constantly yelling in your ear.
Boy, I don't want to ever be on the receiving end of Vince McMahon yelling. That does not sound like a pleasant experience. He looks like Mr. House now.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, flight was delayed on the count of me needing to get a drink and making sure my cat got his insulin shot. Alright, so it's a fair to partly cloudy day. Alright, so thanks to Ender, we now know can't push the old girl too hard. Gotta treat a plan like you treat a lady.
Yeah.
With respect.
When you go to turn subtly.
Yes.
You don't want to see yourself just starting to
30,
spin.
30 degrees. 30 degrees. Fallout New Vegas with Vince McMahon voices Mr. House. Someone can make that happen, and that terrifies me. You know, if someone made an entire free mod that's Fallout in London,
Oh, yeah.
I need to play it. I really want
Yeah.
to try it out. Okay.
They've been working on that for years.
Yeah, and it came out, and it got an official Steam release. I'm always happy to see when people's efforts are rewarded properly, you know?
Let me know when you're going to do that.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I will 100% be here.
I will say oh yeah, that's right. You were talking about the Marvel, like the perverts. See, I mostly play with a group, so thankfully I did get called the F slur a couple times because my healing wasn't very good. But here's the thing: when you're playing a healer in a game like that, we can only heal if we're not dead. And it's really hard to not die when your DPS aren't watching your back. So I'm playing as Sue Storm. She's tough. She's powerful. I love playing as her. But if Venom shows up, it's a little bit of a one-sided fight. Venom's big. He's got the best ass in the game.
Ooh.
I tell you, everyone people are like going nuts about how hot Sue Storm and everyone else. I don't know, man. Venom's still got the cake for days. First question I ask on a date is, can you do a barrel roll? Now, the question is, okay, well, first, let's get to the flight. Okay. All right, so first things first. I got to take off my parking brakes, right? So I'm going to start the engine just a little bit, disengage the parking button. All right. I could. Okay, see, we got a nice smooth start. I want to impress the Ender. I want to show him that I listen. I listen to my stream audience. People are spending their Tuesday nights listening to a grown man sitting in his basement, talking nonsense with one of his best friends. It's the kind of thing you respect and you appreciate. Alright, gotta line myself up a little better here. Alright, we gotta... Alright, we're gonna... Oh, geez, yeah, that's a little much. See, that's my problem with perverts today. They don't got class. Like, they don't. No, I'm being serious. Like, it's perfectly fine to be a fucking pervert. Like, I know I am.
Hey, you don't got to tell me twice.
I was gonna say, I know you, Mike. I know the kind of conventions you've gone to. I've been there with you. I've been there at them with you. Alright. Retract landing gear. Okay. I'm gonna lower our speed a little bit. Okay. Retract flaps, button 10. So. Okay. Alright, look, we're doing it. I'm doing it, Mom. I'm flying. Okay.
Should be,
Alright, so let's pull up our VFR. Alright, so now we're gonna
ever so slightly.
yes, we're gonna be very gentle. Very gentle. Oh, it's like, I'm a friggin' pervert, but I have a little thing called class about it, at least. Like, I reserve... there's a saying, falling with style, hell yeah. I'm always down for a classic Toy Story reference. Alright, 30 degrees. I don't know if this is 30 degrees, but look, we're not stalling. We're peacefully... Okay. Alright, slowly. I never watched anything past Toy Story 2, and I feel okay with that. I've heard they're good, but I just personally don't feel I need more. You have anything like that? Where you just kind of like, there's more, but you're kind of like, eh.
Highlander?
Well, now there's a reason most people don't talk about any other Highlander.
Yeah, no. Toy Story 3 and 4 were good. I don't want to besmirched its name by comparing it to Highlander.
I mean, I don't want to feel uncomfortable about it too. It's because I happen to choose a female. I mean, yeah, that's not cool. Like, look, fellas, you don't gotta point out to us that Sue Storm's got a fat ass. We know. The developers made very sure, but you know whose ass is fatter? Venom.
Ben Grimm, maybe.
I can't wait to get Ben Grimm. They haven't added him yet. So they did Mr. Fantastic, who's really funny because they got him the right level of dorky. And he goes like, ha ha! When he does his, like, he does this thing where he widens his body and he walks around like a big door and he reflects things back at you.
All right.
He's real silly and he's really funny. And the banter is really good. American cartoons, the first 2 seasons, good anime, 1 season. Unrelated, you can also go fast enough to dive to overspeed your engine, breaking it. I don't think I want to do that. Oh yeah, no, that sounds terrible. Or risk disintegrating your... You know, the fact that these things happen terrifies me because somebody has to have had experienced that, right?
Yeah. That's how we know.
That's the terrifying thing, you know? Break the engine. No, John, I already caused enough faux pas tonight.
Like, the last one was so bad they wouldn't even show it to us.
Oh no, the game doesn't even have realistic crash.
It just faded to black and said you lose.
You can apparently... I'm sure... Oh hey, I just noticed I got this little meter that shows me... If you look at the throttle, it shows that little thing, I control it. But modern amenities. I can never say that word. Okay.
It did in fact happen in war, that's true.
Yes.
You know, it's still nuts to me. The amount of time between that first flight at Kitty Hawk to landing on the moon is such a short period of time.
How long was it? Because I'll admit I'm not much of a history guy.
I mean, I want to say 50 years, but I will look up the exact.
Man, look how much quieter this is than the Jenny. Man, could you believe they used to fly these things without cockpits? There's nothing on the wing of plane. If you look to the right, you'll see the wing of the plane. And if you look to the left, you will see the left wing of the plane. I dropped my bagel out the window.
66 years.
That is crazy. I mean, but then again, you'd imagine once you hit iron, once you kind of hit gold, probably encourages a lot of people to start.
Well, it's a really interesting combination of
John, why do you want me to die?
the discovery of flight and the moon landing was like, from one to the other, there's this incredible amount of like capturing people's imaginations, but also how much of a value both of those things were to the military, to where they're like, yes, put the money in this.
Simpler times, right? Why is my view all janked up?
And it's really funny because it feels like in the last 60 years, we haven't had as much movement in that. But it's been in other things.
Yeah.
Think about the way, you know, computers have changed in that time period.
Very true.
Think about the way the internet, you know, its creation and then changing to what it is now.
I will now leave Earth for no reason. Where are you flying? We are flying to Mackinac? Mackinac. You said Mackinac earlier.
I was telling you, I was just like saying it how it's spelled.
Okay.
But it's pronounced Mackinac.
Great, you confused me. Great, now I'm going to look like an idiot if I talk that English.
Interestingly enough, you have Mackinac Island, which ends with a C.
Okay.
But then you have Mackinac City, which is across the bridge, and that ends with a W.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm going too high. Am I going too high?
You might be.
I'm going to start petering out here. Raisins. And if you look behind us, you'll see Rodan. I would love to see a Rodan mod.
So, that Henry Ford's personal museum.
Oh yeah, he just
explain it.
Dender mentioned.
Is that museum now open to the public? Is that a place that we can go, or is it still like archival?
Am I going too high as we go to Mars? Maybe. I want to beat Muskrat there, just so I can just be a dick and not do anything with it. No, no, no. You're not even gonna like put like a cool base there. Nope. I'm gonna put a flag that's just a big ass.
Oh, that's JFK's limo.
Oh Jesus! Does it have Hitler's Deathmobile? Like in the Simpsons at the carnival when the carnies took over. Work is so goddamn busy. I'm sorry, Shauna. I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm gonna start kind of going lower. Vandy was here as the Le Mans winning for. You know who would really want to go see
That's
that?
really Eric would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, hold up. Oh no! I did it again!
We got danger beeped.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna pick a different plane.
I think that's a good idea.
I think okay. Damn it, I got cocky.
I know Jay Leno's private garage has a
Yeah, thank you for
has a big steam engine that he restored in it.
Is Jay Leno okay?
No, he's a terrible person.
But the last time I saw him, it looked like he got beat up by like a cartoon character. He had a fall and he was all black and blue. I know. I keep doing it. It's just I've crashed a lot tonight. You know what though? It's all part of the fun. You know what, Mike? Let's be silly. What's the fastest plane?
Wait. I have a crazy
All
idea.
right, go, man, go. What's the deal?
Why don't we get that helicopter?
This one, the Bell?
Yes.
Sure. I don't know how to fly a helicopter yet, but we'll learn.
And we start from Mackinac Island.
Okay, I'm down with that. I'm
And
down.
we'll fly to Detroit. Shorter flight.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's not just 4 built vehicles. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, maybe we should talk to Eric and see if he wants to go. That's like my buddy Eric's a big car guy. Like huge into cars and vehicles, like cars in particular, but he's really into that kind of stuff.
There's some really cool museums like that around here. Not that cool, probably, but
Wasn't there one out in shoot? I can't remember. There's like an old-fashioned like vehicle. Okay, so we're going to Mackinac Island.
oh,
What's up?
um,
Fly over the museum. Oh, we can fly over the museum. We can go to Dearborn.
all right.
We'll do that. Let's because Dender is tolerating my silliness. Planes, trains, and now automobiles, and I'm about to do the mess around. That's you know, that scene is probably one of the best moments in I think comedy history. You're going the wrong way. How do they know where we're going? Like, it's so good. Let's see. So we want to go to Dearborn. Oh, look, he's even got the friggin' address. Okay. All right. So let's see here what we got. 2900 Oak. I don't know if this actually does it that way.
I don't think you.
But
I like the idea of it being like MapQuest, though.
well, it uses a map system.
Yeah,
Okay, Dearborn.
Michigan.
Yeah, we gotta watch Planes It gets a little heavy towards the end,
I've
but
never
it's
seen it.
really
Yeah.
it's good. I would say I have to see more Steve Martin movies in general.
I love both him and John Candy, so it's weird that I haven't seen it. I just haven't.
Yeah, I mean John Candy is nosedives plane to Street View. Shut up, Phil.
We just I had Paloma watch Uncle Buck for the first time.
Ah, that's one of my favorites. I love Uncle Buck.
He's so good in that movie.
Get in your mouse and go home. I reference something being so sharp you could circumcise a gnat with it. Near constantly. Oh, here we go. Set my target. Did you? Once again, to Ender here, I gotta draw you something soon, my friend, because you are helping me here.
KDTW maybe.
Oh yeah, it might be KDTW. Detroit Metro Wayne. Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
I gotta open commissions once I'm done with the book. I just have one I just have one more thing to do, and thankfully I'm done. The writer messages me today. It's harder to write a bio about yourself than you think. I was like,
Dude, tell me about it.
yeah, we're writing like a little sentence or two, just like where we come from. I just looked at the museum on Google Maps. That's okay. You're still smarter than me about it. Oh, yeah. That's not far at all.
You got to go from Mackinac though.
Oh, right. Okay, that was
KMCD.
Yeah, so we can... Because we're never getting to Mackinac, let's be real.
We're not
right?
flying there. It ain't happening.
I'm going to friggin' solve that, though, my friend. I will... You can't miss it. Okay? This guy don't know me. What was the name of Indiana Jones' friend who can get lost in his own
Is the
museum?
building shaped like a giant Model T? Is that how we'll know?
Oh my god, that would be the coolest thing. Oh, like BB Bluff from Disney's Doug. It was funny. I went on a whole thing about Disney's Doug like I normally... No, I went on a whole thing about Doug like I normally do, but somebody said... I think a lot of people don't like it because they're always referencing Disney's Doug. And I'm like, people who like Doug don't even talk about Disney's Doug. They're just being ignorant. Ignorant.
You know what? I wouldn't know if people are referencing Disney's Doug because I've never seen it.
It's not worth it. It's. I watched it because it was fascinating to me.
I watched the first episode, saw his haircut, and said, I'm out.
I just imagine you turning off the TV. It's like, maybe it's time I start reading books.
Little 10-year-old me.
Yeah. I want to fly a plane like that. See, that guy could do a barrel roll.
Well, he has more practice. Also, he's not doing a barrel roll right there.
I bet he could, though.
Yeah, maybe.
It's normal for pilots to drink, right? There's an entire album on Spotify called Songs of Bluffington, and it's really good. They do a good version of all the Beats song. Okay, so I don't know how to fly a helicopter. I haven't tested this yet, so this is going to be real funny. Okay, what the hell is... What fresh hell is this? Is it raining? Oh, no, it's snowing! Right, we're doing live weather. Why does Doug remind me of a young and happy Al Bundy? I don't know. Was this Al Bundy? Is Doug Al Bundy before he got into shoe sales? Or he married Peg?
Well, that's really sad because Al Bundy peaked in high school, and I don't think...
That's right, Doug didn't.
Doug-
I don't think Doug peaked in high school at all. I don't think Doug was really bad in high school, though. He kind of just blended in. He wasn't quite a nerd. He wasn't in the oh God. Okay, all right. We're just going up. We're just going for it.
windy.
All right, that's fine. Man, it's snowing in Mackinac right now. Okay, we're in the chopper.
Now, are we on the island, or is this in Mackinac City?
Let's go higher and find out. I'm getting kind of... Did Doug get to high school? I think that was in Disney's Doug, because BB Bluff had the school. Okay, this weather is terrifying me. This is like... I'm afraid Godzilla's outside. Like, mean Godzilla. Nice Godzilla. Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. There we go. Okay.
Ooh, with Godzuki?
Yeah, I love Godzuki. Screw it. Anyone who hates Godzuki, I don't trust. It's true, I don't. It's like people who hate Manila. I just don't trust them. Okay,
This has got to be the island because it just looks like a bunch of trees.
Yeah, and it's also horrifying because I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do something here because we're first gonna pause. Then
So
we're
that we
gonna
don't crash into this.
we're gonna go to the external view,
Uh-huh.
and here we and if you look outside your window, you'll see the lovely town of Silent Hill, home to the famous Pyramid Head, who is an internet Tumblr sexy man. Actually, I think Pyramid Head might just be a sexy man. Isn't this the weather that Kobe's helicopter crashed in? Boy. Yeah, when you pause the game, it actually just kind of... Okay, we're going to adjust these weather conditions a bit, if that's okay. There we go.
All right.
So we can at least see what we're doing, you know? Let's enjoy the view.
All right, so it does appear that it was on the island itself.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. Wow, this is pretty. James Violent Sexual Repressant is a sexy man. Oh. He is now. Okay, that's fair. I thought you were going to make the weather worse. I mean, I want to not die for once. I actually want to get somewhere for once. Look, how many times have I crashed? Okay, well, you know what? A helicopter is a little easier to fly, in my opinion. I mean, we can. We will, eventually. Okay. 3 times? 3 times too many. It'll happen again. Fly directly into lightning bolts when they appear. Well, that gets your, what's it telling me? Oh, cursor mode. I know how to do that. Okay, so let's pull up our VFR. Hey. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so let's turn around. Neat. Okay, we got this kind of under control. We want to do a flyby of,
Yeah, there's like cool like old-timey military bases that are museums now here.
Neat. Red Bull's air show fleet does have a helicopter that can do backflips. That's sick. I know you can set like your starting height and start at the Kármán line. Isn't the Kármán line where like atmosphere ceases to exist or something?
That's pretty cool.
Or something. Okay, I totally made up what that is, but I know the Kármán line is a term. I watched Lazy Game Reviews review this game, and he's a big dork. Lovable dork. He's one of my favorite YouTubers.
Yeah, there's the little town.
Oh, neat.
There's like hotels, some hotels and bed and breakfast and stuff, and there's
Man,
a golf
why-
course there.
Why is this thing?
Um,
Whoa!
But
Woo!
you have to take a ferry to get onto the island.
Oh, it's like Prince Edward's Island, famous for Anne of Green Gables.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Japan loves that novel. There's a
Uh,
new anime coming out.
Have you seen any versions of it?
No,
It's a fun little story. I dig it.
there have been multiple anime adaptations of it.
That doesn't surprise me. That was like a big thing in that time period.
Ooh, neat. I wonder if I can. You know what? I wonder if I can get the. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is less. Okay, we're gonna go a little higher. Okay, actually, you know what? I think I kind of prefer flying the helicopters a little bit.
Oh, does April still work for you guys for Wisconsin Dells?
Oh yeah, yeah. I feel like we're gonna do a barrel roll. Okay, we're gonna go a little higher for the. Actually, you know what, John? You're gonna have to wait. Every time I take your advice, we crash. I'm not saying it's a thing, but
We've got an automobile museum to get
yeah, I
to.
want to look. Ender's been very patient with my tomfool. Welcome back, Jacob. I'm trying not to crash.
Oh, that's like a thing driving around down there.
I'm trying not to do this on purpose. What is happening?
Oh, okay, so you've made the classic helicopter blunder.
Shut up.
Caused
Shut
your
up.
body to spin.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I am not Barney Gumble. Someone needs to take that clip and put "You Spin Me Right Round, Baby Right Round" over it. It'll be great.
Like, it looked like the vehicles in that little parking lot area.
Oh
were driving
yeah.
around.
No, they tried to really add like little deals. I'm trying not to do this, okay? The wind is really mean.
Believe me, guys, this is not on purpose.
This is not a bit. No! I'm trying this
All right.
again. Shut up! Shut up! All right, you want to? All right, fine, John. You want worse weather? There, we'll make bad weather. What's the worst weather? Lightning, maximum. Snow, maximum.
Yeah.
Precipitation, maximum.
Yeah.
Pressure, maximum.
Humidity?
Maximum.
Gross.
Maximum weather.
Temperature?
That goddamn weather wizard's in control. That's the problem. Mean ground level, maximum. Maximum.
Oh, God.
You know, guys, I'm starting to think this might not be a good idea. All right, we're gonna.
All right, now just ease it off the ground.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna gently lift. Oh!
All right, it's okay. We're just going this way. It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it. We're good. We're good. See? See? We're going. We're going. We're going to Lindbergh, I guess. The weather has decided we're going to Lindbergh. You know, I never watched enough Tailspin. Oh, this is the worst.
It's Hey, you're getting a good view of some tailspin right now.
I'm trying to fucking stabilize it. Okay, come on, baby, we got this. Yes,
the wreck of the Andrew Fitzgerald.
Shut up. Shut up. It's okay. I think I figured out how to work with the wind here. Come on.
Oh, I hate this.
Go higher. Up. Go uppy. No.
Oh, that's... All right.
Okay.
This time, don't set the humidity so high.
Okay. That was the problem.
It was a humidity issue.
The humidity really caused me to it caused me a lot of grief. Okay, it did not go uppy. It was kind of fun until it wasn't.
I think the problem is that you eased off the ground.
When a hurricane hit the Carolinas, someone enter a flight. Oh yeah, I've seen people do that. The weather's driving out. It was. Feels like the perfect barrel roller. I mean, we definitely spun a lot. We were doing helicopter karate. Did you even tilt your head back to go uppies? I tried. Hey, Master Fran, how you doing tonight? Master Fran was the gentleman we ran into at ASEM. We went to his table.
Yes.
I bought that cool cat plane.
I do remember that.
Okay. Enter a flight in this game, and their plane was able to hover because the headwind perfectly counteracted the thrust. That sounds about right. Like, okay.
Man, that's like some Mythbuster stuff right there.
I thought you were gonna say Myst, and I was like, are we gonna play Myst on this stream? Because I'll need help. All right.
You're gonna play it on your
VR?
VR.
Maybe. Okay. I'm good. I just finished watching the '98 Godzilla American Godzilla movie. Okay. I'm not gonna. It's a rough one. Okay, you said it, not me. Because yes, I agree. My beef with that movie is mostly that people need to stop acting like it's an underappreciated classic. It's cool that you like it, but it's like trying to convince me that the Star Wars prequels are legitimately good movies. It's not happening.
That movie's got 2 Simpsons in it.
It does. It does. And Jean Reno.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I like Harry Shearer.
He's good. All right. I just want to... So I'm just trying to get a feel for how this works. So, okay, that's how you raise and lower. Oh, the Godzilla TV series is like what everyone always reference. Like, there are 2 things about the American Godzilla movie from '98 that people will always reference as good, and I agree. The Taco Bell promotion
Yes.
and the American cartoon. Like, God damn it. Oh, speaking of movies, I got a rant for everybody. I don't like Andrew Muschietti. Andy Muschietti, the guy who directed It,
Okay.
and he directed The Flash,
Okay.
because he's an idiot.
Okay.
I'm saying this openly and honestly. So, he's apparently unsure. He has an idea of why The Flash failed. What do you think his reason for The Flash failing is, as far as the movie goes?
Oh, give me a second. Let me think.
Yeah, like this thing. Just think about it. What do you think his reasoning is? Okay.
That audiences weren't ready.
No, it's even dumber.
All right. What do you got?
Basically, he said people don't actually care about The Flash, which is a problem I have because it's not like there was a 9-season long, CW show people really liked.
Right.
And he did not consider the fact that you have a lead actor who's been terrorizing Hawaii for a while and faced no repercussions. People were marking themselves safe from Ezra Miller attacks,
Yeah.
like a natural disaster, and people knew that universe was dying. And also women. Apparently women don't really get The Flash. And when I read that, it was kind of like when Sony... I was trying to... he just blamed the fact that people don't like The Flash, and that's bullshit. The Flash was one of my favorite superheroes. He was the fan favorite of the Justice League and Unlimited cartoon. Okay, hold up. Let me first... Here. We're going to go on a flight. I'm going to rant at everybody. This is my new gimmick.
I mean, you know how big... I haven't seen the movie, by the way. I'll preface by saying...
I haven't either. I just had no interest in it because...
But do you know how bad you have to fumble when the audience knows you have Michael Keaton Batman in that movie?
Exactly.
And they still don't go?
Exactly. And it's like, my thing is like, yeah, it totally has nothing to do. Woke is the problem with people not watching Flash. Yeah, because women don't understand comic books, and it's like I like the first It just fine, but he's kind of a knob.
I didn't like the second one.
Nobody
that
did.
much.
A lot of people felt like that's the problem with It though. The adult part is where the concept falls apart.
I don't necessarily agree.
All right, go for it.
I just don't remember, and maybe I'm wrong,
Yeah, go for it.
but I don't remember there being a MacGuffin hunt that the adults went down.
That was added, and it was stupid.
It made no sense. They had to.
Go
if,
find
if your movie doesn't work, if you don't come up with a reason for the characters to split up, then maybe your movie doesn't work.
But they did a Thing reference. Don't you remember when they referenced the Thing?
I didn't have a problem with that.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that negates any of the problems.
He was actually one of the few parts of that movie that I liked.
Oh, was that Bill Hader?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's like the one thing people will agree was really well done.
And I like, minor It Part 2 spoilers here.
That's fine.
But
The relationship between him and Eddie?
no, the one part that caught me off guard, even though it shouldn't have, from what I know about Bill Hader as a performer, is when they're sitting at the Chinese dinner place and he's talking to Eddie, and he says, "Oh, hey, I saw your mom the other day. She wanted me to tell you," and then he busted into a Jabba the Hutt impression, like a perfect one.
Sounds about
Like,
right
you
for
know
Bill
what?
Hader.
Like, I wasn't expecting it, and it got me. I really enjoyed that part.
Remember that they made the last 20 minutes literally watch because of strobe lights? Oh, yeah, that's right. The final confrontation was done real bad, too.
Not just the final part, but there was that part with the little girl inside the funhouse. that it was
Oh,
just the strobe
God.
lights. Here's the thing. I have people in my life who have epilepsy.
Yeah?
Like, that is one of those things that is still widely used, even though it is 100% an accessibility thing.
Didn't Lovecraft Country also kind of fall into that at one
It
point?
did. A really cool episode.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I gotta watch that.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I hear it fell
It's-
off. It starts off strong.
I don't even know if it does.
Well, everyone was really excited about Jesse. Wait, what was the opening?
With Jonathan Majors.
Where a baseball player kills Cthulhu or fights Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm being so bad about this. I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to die. Look, I'm actually kind of like flying appropriate low. This is great. Look, I'm so mad. I still need to watch the Batman. That's on my list to power through.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's going to be necessarily powering through. I just have to prep myself for a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
I need to do that. Yeah, look at this. I actually seem to kind of be moving. Well, we're going to go a little lower. I'm going to get a little ballsy. Not too low, not too low, not too low. I'm just going to lower my altitude a little bit. That's what everyone seems to like.
Yeah. He does.
It's
he does
Batman
detective
being
work.
detective stuff, and that excites me.
But also, like,
Is this the wind that's causing me to...
actually, I don't want to go into a lot of details about this because I don't want to spoil things for you because it is a good movie and I think.
Yeah, like, no one's told me that it's not worth...
But
If I rip the wings off a helicopter, maybe I should drive instead. I mean, are they going to make a automobile simulator like this? That would actually be kind of cool. I would actually be down for that. After the Batman, I had to call Kevin. Oh, yeah. Because our buddy looked kind of like the, what was it, Paul Bano? Bano? He did. I am going. What was Hollywood's upset? Yeah, Incredibles 2. That's a thing. I liked Incredibles 2. We saw that. I took you. That was when I did movie reviews.
yeah,
And we went and saw it. And it's, I enjoyed it, but yes, the strobe light part was unnecessary. But you know what? People kind of hate on that movie, and I get it. It is kind of dumb that they haven't fought a supervillain yet, really, like a genuine supervillain, which I'm hoping 3 solves. But
wasn't
Syndrome, but he was a technological, like, I think when people think of a supervillain, they're thinking of one who's like a genuine rival to someone with powers. And I get that, because Syndrome's whole thing was, I get what people are saying, though. They want him to fight someone like Thanos. Or maybe not a Thanos, but, I think people wanted more of him fighting the Underminer.
yeah, but isn't the whole point that it's like Silver Age comics?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I really enjoyed Incredibles 2 because you know what? I like Elastigirl, unsurprisingly,
Sure.
and that movie had a whole lot of her in it,
Oh,
and there were
yeah.
a whole lot of low angles.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that motorcycle scene, I'm sitting there like, boy,
Yeah, that was real cool.
It was really cool, but also, boy,
also-
they are really
I just love the music in those movies.
the theme songs. Elastigirl's theme song has horns in it. Lost it. I lost it at that point.
Yeah, the horns are so.
Frozone's theme was badass. Like, let me see. Let me catch up with chat here. Wow, look at this, guys. We're doing it. I'm actually following my navigation. I haven't crashed yet. Hey, wait a minute. I haven't crashed yet. What gives? So anyway, he's out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm sick of Batman in a sense. I love Batman. Don't get me wrong, because I actually really dug Caped Crusader. I really enjoyed that. I think that was the closest I've felt to getting something that brought back the vibes of the Batman the Animated Series. It was unique. I really enjoyed it for overall what it was. But it's like, this is why I'm so excited about Superman. I'm excited to see a Superman movie that kind of is existing on its own, and it doesn't feel like it's setting up for a Batman crossover. I know he's in it.
Yeah.
I know he's in it. But this seems like, no, Superman
Do we,
is...
do we know who Batman is?
No, I think they just kind of...
Okay.
I'm excited about Mr. Terrific. Like, I can't believe that. I love that James Gunn is just going whole hog. He's got the T on his face and everything. And Guy Gardner's got his douchey haircut.
Well, when we were watching all the Batman movies with my oldest daughter,
Oh, that's right.
so she's 14.
I have to. I'm sorry, really quick.
Okay.
Let me just catch up on
Yeah,
chat
yeah,
before,
yeah,
because
yeah.
we can go on about Batman, because I have a lot to say there. Worst I could say about Incredibles 2? Yeah, and so far I get that. Like, I mean, Incredibles 2 is not the major step up, but it was enjoyable enough. And you know what? I actually thought the villain twist was good, because I thought Bob Odenkirk's character was going to be the bad guy.
Yes,
and
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk, one of my favorite comedians. And I love the fact that they kind of did a good job of swerving that. The incredible lusty lesbian romance that was being hinted at was kind of neat. It was kind of interesting. Like, it was very well done.
I would like to see an Incredibles movie that doesn't have a twist villain.
Exactly. I think that's what people kind of want. They don't want a shadowy kind of like, I think people want an Incredibles movie where it's literally a supervillain.
Like Lex Luthor. just
Exactly.
is Lex Luthor, man.
Like, well, Lex Luthor even. Like, I want to see them. I want to see Mr. Incredible fight someone who's basically his doppelganger almost, but obviously not the same character, but someone who can go.
Bizarro, Mr. Incredible.
Mr. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, Disney. Yeah,
Mr.
Disney.
Noteworthy.
There you go. Disney. Oh, Mr. Nobody from Doom Patrol. I'm hoping the Superman movie is good. I think it. Look, that trailer got me more hyped for a superhero movie than anything in a long time. Like hearing the chords of the Superman, the John Williams Superman theme, Crypto. It's got Crypto. Okay, James Gunn already has my heart for that. Mr. Uncredible. There we go. I'd be in. He's blue, like reverse He-Man, like the evil He-Man. And Bizarro, I guess. I can go for the more I can go for the more relevant reference, I guess. They're still keeping Batman in the shadows. They are. And you know what? I'm sure it's going to be the same cycle it always is when a Batman actor gets announced. That guy, he can't be Batman. He was in this movie. And then it turns out, oh wait, no, he can be Batman.
You know what? I think, actually, I'm thinking more about it. My favorite part of The Incredibles 2 was the part with the raccoon.
That was a great part. I was all in on Mr. Incredible Dad, Bob Parby, and math is math. I like when he was sitting there reading the book and dozing off.
One thing that did mildly annoy me, though, is, like, maybe I'm misremembering it, but didn't it seem like Jack's powers were a surprise? Or it was meant to be a surprise? Because I know we had that short Jack attack that came out years ago.
Yeah, that has one of my favorite moments in it, where Syndrome comes to get Jack, and the babysitter's there, and he's like, I couldn't be walking around with a big BS on my babysitter, super babysitter. That's my name. I could walk around with a big BS on my chest. Come on now, like, it was really well done. Yeah, I miss Pixar DVDs back in the day.
God, I really used to love going up to Michigan when I was a kid.
Oh, we're going there now, my friend.
It's so,
Wait, are we?
It's so pretty.
It is. I wouldn't mind traveling. That's what I want to do this year. I want to go to the Mothman Museum. That's a big one. We want to go to Point Pleasant, and then we want to go find the. We want to go Gunn is also doing a Supergirl movie. The chance of having Streaky and Comet the Super Horse is not zero. Look, if I trust anybody to do... I was talking about it today. Because I went on my little flash rant about how Andrew Machete is an idiot. And, maybe the problem with your movie is the fact that Ezra Miller really put a lot of people off for good reasons, I would think. I don't think anyone's out of pocket for being a little unsure of the guy. And the fact that most people knew, hey, this universe is going to end soon, and you guys kind of... That scene where they kind of bring Christopher Reeve and Helen Slater and all that back, it kind of comes off as like, okay, focus on making a good Flash movie first. You don't need to dazzle me with all this stuff. Yeah, it's funny that you referenced the Nick Cage Superman movie that never came out, and we're all thankful it didn't. Hold on, where was I going with that?
I don't know. Could have been kind of cool.
I mean,
Superman fights a big metal spider.
you get to see that. Well, is it a big metal spider? Because in
It
the
was Brainiac
okay,
in a big metal spider.
okay, see, in the
That
Flash,
movie not happening was the reason why there was one in Wild Wild West.
I've never seen that movie, but I did love the album. It's sung by Will Smith, real
Yeah.
good.
a interpretation of some Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah. The Flash movie was afraid to make an actual Flash, which was stupid. You can do so much with the Flash. Oh right, but we were talking about like James Gunn. Look, I love how the shift from with Guardians of the Galaxy with James Gunn went from who the hell is Rocket Raccoon and why does anyone like him to suddenly, oh my god, I love Rocket Raccoon. Like, I remember getting messages from people because I was the comic book guy at the Best Buy I worked
You
at.
still haven't seen the third one, right?
No, but I know it's good, and I plan to watch it very soon because playing Marvel Rivals, and I know I got to be prepared for some stuff, but I hear it's a very hopeful movie. It's James Gunn doing what James Gunn does.
I'm so tired of superhero movies, and like, I know this next comment is going to sound super pretentious, but I just want to watch more movies for adults.
That's fair. No, I get it. Sometimes they get a little too much.
Because there are some really, really, really great ones being made, and nobody's going to see them.
Well, and that's the thing. I agree. Like, I think there is a big problem where people are afraid to take chances, and I think that's kind of part of the problem when we live in a world where fandom has basically become tantamount to religion. It's like people are so bought into these, and man, I am still shocked we haven't crashed yet. 'Cause I have a drink in one hand, I'm talking to you, I'm reading chat. That's the one we gotta watch, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because I've been obsessively watching the Turn Down for What music video.
It's so good. It's so good.
And when you told me that was the director went on to do Everything Everywhere All at Once, Directors, right? I was like, okay, yeah, I do gotta see this movie.
Did you see the other movie they made, Swiss
No.
Army Man?
That's the one with Daniel Radcliffe, right?
Yes,
Where he's
it
a
is.
corpse.
Yeah.
I've heard very mixed things about that movie that make me want to see it.
Yeah, it's the farting corpse movie.
Yeah. See, I love Daniel Radcliffe because you know what? Good on that man for going. Jordan Peele does good work. I'm very curious to see what he does next.
Did you see Us?
No, I still got to. I still got to see Get Out. I've only seen Nope. I sadly associate with kind of a tragedy, but the movie itself is still great.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoyed that movie. The Lobster. Oh, that one.
The Lobster is a...
Phil likes Spring Breakers, though, so you
Yeah,
should
I know,
expect this from
I
him.
know. So
Oh, Fuposa, you saw Swiss Army Man? I hear the movie was nuts.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. Phil, if you like The Lobster, did you see his newest movie, Kinds of Kindness? I think you'll get a kick out of that one. It's Yorgos Lanthimos,
Oh, that's the guy who did.
the disturbed Greek man.
Did he do Dogtooth?
He did Dogtooth.
Because I know that's one you liked.
Like,
Well, I know that's one you talked about.
it's one I've seen.
Yeah. And oh, yeah, I'm sure Wild Wild. See, I've seen bits and parts of Wild Wild West because that was during the Millennium.
Sure.
Do you remember the Millennium?
I mean, I lived through the millennium, of course.
It wasn't a bad time.
I'm going to Miami.
I mean, I'm kind of glad Will Smith didn't completely fall off the face of the earth after the slap. You know? He did Bad Boys 4. People seem to like it. Good on him. We all make mistakes. Whichever Chris he slapped probably had it coming.
Chris Rock.
Yeah. But that's just me. The Lighthouse is on my list to watch because, guys, I gotta be honest with you, even though I saw it after the new year, I think Nosferatu is my movie of the year. I fucking really,
It was really good.
I really loved that movie. Like, I still can't, like, don't get me wrong, I loved Godzilla and Kong for what it was.
Uh-huh.
It was exactly what I wanted. It's a fun movie. I got to see Kong basically become Conan, which was huge for me because I've always been a big Kong defender. Deadpool and Wolverine was a very fun, nostalgic send-off, I thought, to that Fox era of Marvel movies, and I'm a sucker for a good long take, and I think that has one of the most entertaining ones I've seen in a long time. I just watched it again today. I was genuinely shocked. I was wondering, like, are they really going to have Like a Prayer playing throughout this entire thing? And not only did they do it, but they did an amazing remix of it you can listen to.
Yeah.
And my favorite part of that whole thing is cutting to Blind Al. Motherfucker! Wish I was deaf.
I mean, when you have the ending and it's playing that song and it's a choir.
Oh God! Like it was a very soulful movie. Yes, Phil, if you want to come over, because The Lighthouse is that's Robert Eggers, right?
Yes, it is.
I've only ever seen Nosferatu. It's my only Robert Eggers movie, and Lighthouse sounds like it's very much my kind of weird.
Yeah, I had seen all of his that had come out so far except for The Witch before seeing those.
Shauna
films.
really liked it.
I
The
saw
Witch.
The Witch
Oh,
after
okay, you
seeing
saw it.
Nosferatu.
Okay.
And
Folk horror, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that kind of the best way to describe it?
yes, and it's good. It's
This is our podcast format, by the way.
it's really intense,
Yeah.
and it always throws me when I see people talking about how boring that movie was.
But people are saying the same thing about Nosferatu. Like, did you watch
Yeah.
Red Letter Media's review?
I did.
Because, yeah, I agree with everything. I do like Trash Boat Dracula, though.
Speaking of
Yes.
Red Letter Media, did you watch the newest Best of the Worst?
I have not. It's on my list.
I watched it, but I was working. We got to watch that one together
Okay.
because I definitely want to see how you react to some of these things.
Okay. Because, did you watch their Halloween special?
Yeah,
Where they went over Zombie Nightmare?
yeah.
The most shocking thing about that is, yeah, I was going to reference that Mr. Science Theater watched it, but here was the shocking thing about the Red Letter Media version. I had never seen that movie in any higher quality than the potato quality in Mystery Science Theater, and I was shocked to see the movie in that level of clarity. Zombie Nightmare is great. Are people just ADHDs? I think it's more so the fact that we do live in a time of instant gratification, and I think the concept. Well, let's look back to one of the most controversial things that we can talk about in cinema. You know, it's dumb, but Scorsese's comment.
Yeah,
He's not wrong.
yeah.
And I'm not going to tell Martin Scorsese, I've heard it was Scorsese, but whatever. Oh, it's a nice little lake. But people's response to that really made me mad, and how it showed how ignorant people are about film. Like, I don't necessarily 100% agree with him, but I understand where he's coming from. And I do understand his side of it. And I'm saying this as someone who... Guardians of the Galaxy is a special movie to me because that was like the Marvel movie my parents really liked. So we bonded over that. And I sometimes worry that people... I don't think Scorsese's saying those movies can't have value. The problem is other people who latched onto it.
What he was saying is that they're more akin to
Theme park rides.
Theme park
Which
rides.
he's not wrong.
But also, similarly, Tarantino was saying that, like, these are less like movies and more like TV shows where you only get 2 episodes a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's not necessarily wrong.
No. And I mean, these are, again, people who live, breathe, and eat film.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really made me mad. And I was actually, I had an encounter with somebody, mutual friend of mine. Well, not friend, but he's a mutual. He likes my artwork. He follows me and stuff like that. And he made this comment about how, what the hell Scorsese going on about? All the guy does is make mobster movies. And
It's 100%
that's
true.
what I mean. I had to step in and be like, okay, now hold up. You're kind of pulling something really shitty. He's directed children's movies. Hugo is supposed to be a fantastic... Was it Hugo?
Hugo, yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be a
Kundun
fantastic...
was about the life of the Dalai Lama.
Yeah.
It was the last temptation of Christ.
I mean, Raging Bull. Not exactly a mobster movie. Taxi Driver. Not a mobster movie. Like, the man...
I would say those are New York crime adjacent, though.
True, but they don't, like... I feel like whenever people think... They think every movie he made is Goodfellas.
Right.
Where it's a bunch of wise guys calling people mooks.
Man, I wish every movie he made was as good as Goodfellas.
I think that's better than any. So I have not seen The Godfather. I know I'm not a mobster movie guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to be brutally honest right there and just, man, these trees look really good. I don't want to crash into them though.
You've made it so far.
I know. Can you believe this? Like, I've had some jankiness here, but I think that has to do with the wind resistance. But like Goodfellas to me is the perfect mobster movie.
So that's an interesting point.
Have you
Have
heard
you
of-
also heard about the phenomenon of Netflix movies not
Yes.
being made for people who aren't actually paying attention to visuals? Or how about if you watch like a cooking competition show, they never hold on a single cut for more than a second.
You got to have that
Just
rapid
boom,
fire,
boom, boom,
rapid
boom,
fire
boom,
editing.
boom, boom. Because otherwise, you're just watching somebody cook something for 30 minutes.
And nobody wants to do that.
You know,
I do, but not everyone does, I guess. That tree, you know what? That tree was calling for me. That tree had a thick trunk. got them tree trunk thighs.
going for them dryads, huh?
Dryads are pretty cool. Master Fran, have you drawn a dryad? I feel like you'd kill it. Master Fran does really amazing like fantasy artwork. He's working on a game called Black Mask, but I always said like his artwork would be right at home in a furry themed tabletop RPG because he does a lot of cool drawings of like knights and cows and stuff. But they look like legitimately cool, like 90s Dark Horse era comic book cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'll have to show you some. It's really cool.
I think anthropomorphic animal stuff can be real fun in like fantasy stories.
I'm just saying you don't have to, but I think you'd crush it. He's been drawing this really cool Gorgon lady lately. That's been real cool. See, I like anthropomorphic stuff. I tend to.
I kind of want a wild, the Wild West Cowboys and Moon Mesa board game.
I mean,
That'd be
I
cool.
I just want the Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa to be relevant again. Like, I would say among all of the kind of Ninja Turtle attempts, that was probably the most unique.
Did you see the thing I sent you today about the Ninja Turtles, fan?
I don't know what to make of that. I wish I had $2,000 to fucking spend. But here's where I'm at. It was $2,000 for the head from Ninja Turtles 3? I know.
Well, there's sophisticated animatronics in there.
That's not when the Henson Company was involved. But I know, you're right. I'm sure the ones from the first two movies probably rank in like the 10,000s.
Those are rotting away.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Now that you mention it, Shauna did show me before I went to bed one night the fucking Donatello one, and it's like, well, that's some good old fashioned nightmare fuel for you.
Yeah, I was really sad. I wanted to go because I didn't even know it was good. It was like a thing that I could go to easily. But they had that tour of the Jim Henson stuff,
Oh.
and it was in Peoria, and it was a weekend where they had
Whoa.
something going on. Now it's in Europe.
That's,
So that was the last weekend it was in the United States.
we'll have to keep an eye out. I want to do more stuff like that this year. Elephant Man is supposed to be good. I remember that being a big one. I mean, Usagi Yojimbo is like the king of anthropomorphic animal comics, I would argue. Stan Sakai is still going strong to this day. Usagi Yojimbo is supposed to be getting his own original like animated series, and I would love that. Like, if you're a fan of you ever read Usagi Yojimbo?
No.
I think you'd really like it because it's very much Kurosawa like levels.
And that I need to see more of.
Same.
I've only seen one of his movies.
Which one?
Oh, I got a brain fart.
Because there was Sanjuro.
Seven Samurai is the one I saw.
So I have Seven Samurai on the Criterion Collection.
It's very good.
I need to sit down and actually give it the full watch.
I mean, it is like 4 hours long.
That's what I mean. Again, my bias about 3-hour movies, and it's less of a bias in that case because I know every minute of it is worth it.
Japanese cinema is very patient.
Yes. See, and jumping back to what we were talking about, that is something that I feel has been lost. Jumping back to the Scorsese discussion, that is something that I feel has been lost nowadays. We don't appreciate. It sounds pretentious, and I think that's kind of where a lot of the backlash is coming from. Because here's where the thing. I can understand why people got uppity about it because suddenly you had all these film snobs. And I don't mean people who love film. I mean people who are just dickheads about movies. Where it's like, unless this movie was made like in the 1930s or something like that, it's garbage. You know, like when you think of the worst example, the comic book guy from Simpsons,
Yeah.
Button Film. Have a good night, Faposi. Thank you for coming by.
Have a good.
You had those kind of people jumping on Marvel fans, and basically, there was a time where hating Marvel movies became just as much of a personality trait as loving them,
Yeah.
and that was a problem. There was no middle ground for discussion.
See, I just went to see all of them and didn't like half of them.
That's fair. I dropped out. No Way Home
Yeah.
was the end for me. I watched WandaVision. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it well enough, but beyond that, I haven't been interested enough to keep anything up. But No Way Home was my jumping off point.
I did like.
I want to see the new Captain America though. I like Anthony Mackie, and I want to see how he does.
I did like Agatha all along.
I have to see that. Yeah, you saw Seven Samurai in theater, John. I'm envious of that. Yo, Jimbo, that's the Kurosawa movie I've seen, and let me tell you something. I make no. I'm not shy about the fact that I'm pretty bisexual in a lot of cases. That movie turned me. That movie caused me to look at Toshiro Mifune in such a particular way.
He's a beautiful man.
Oh my God! And Yojimbo though, he
Which
is.
is why we gotta watch the Onimusha anime.
That's
It's
right.
Based on him.
But the way he's walking around in that Yojimbo and just smoldering, and he's always doing that thing where he's got his arm in the, he's always like kind of looking around, like he's got that side eye.
Yeah, he's a cool cat.
Like he is one handsome man, let me tell you.
Mhm.
Is it Mifune? Is it Mifune or Mifune? I always struggle with that pronunciation. But handsome, a beautiful man.
I really liked.
First one, Mifune.
I
Okay.
really liked Tampopo. It's one of my favorite movies.
Tampopo was a delight. I liked the Tampopo represents a very special time because that was when we still had Greenfire, the board game store we became friends at, where we met Phil and everybody. And that was that beautiful night where you gave me Tampopo to watch. I watched it, and then we went out to get ramen at Furious Spoon,
Mhm.
and it was a very wonderful experience. Don't watch Hidden Fortress then because Mifune you just sold me on watching the movie more. I'm gonna be pausing the movie. Look, right here you can see he's slightly flexing. He's just an attractive man, I'm sorry. Like, actually no, fuck that. I ain't sorry. He's a beautiful man.
I want to say Tampopo is on Max.
I think it is because I remember being excited I saw it. It's worth it, John. You will love it. Like, if I kind of have an idea of your enjoyment of films, Tampopo is such a what is it, like a not a spaghetti western, a ramen noodle western, I think was the term I heard somebody describe it
Yeah.
as.
Well, it's pulling in inspiration from a lot of different genres,
It's so unique.
but it's really this like exploration of the Japanese culture's appreciation for food
Mm-hmm.
and the way that it affects different people's lives. So it has this core storyline about a woman who is basically renovating her ramen shop, and the camera will just drift away and start following other people on the street, and you'll get these little vignettes of these different characters before it comes back to the main story.
It's brilliant. Like, it's such a particularly unique and fun movie to watch.
And that was directed by Juzo Itame, and it's the only one of his movies I've seen. I really want to see the others.
I've heard, yeah.
Because they're all kind of like that. His first movie was about the way the Japanese culture handles death, and it all takes place at a funeral, and the camera's moving between different people's conversations at the funeral.
See, and that's the kind of movie that would be a tough sell nowadays. And it's like, I think that's kind of my beef, because as soon as, like, I was very fortunate when I saw Nosferatu, my theater audience was pretty good, because that's the sad thing.
2 people got kicked out.
Really?
At the one I went to.
Really? Were
Yeah.
they just talking?
One guy he made a joke and it didn't land, so he kept making it.
Oh, boy.
And
That just sounds, Jesus, that's my waking nightmare. That's like a level of, that is like a level of purgatory, or
Yeah.
hell for me.
yeah, and at one point,
What was the joke? I'm sorry.
he kept saying, "She's a freak, my lord."
I mean, if I was watching that movie, if it was Eric, our buddy Eric T saying that,
Yeah.
I would have accepted it.
So at some point, the guy behind him.
Oh, Rashomon is supposed to be fantastic.
Oh,
That's
yeah. I mean, I've seen Rashomon so many times, in the way it's been remade.
Oh yeah, because it's
You know.
the multiple
Yeah, it's the perspectives one.
-2. I have Quiet. Oh, you know what? You want to settle in for a long movie? I've got Quiet on Blu-ray. That's that crazy.
It's a ghost story, right?
A lot of colors. It's like a 4-hour cut.
God.
It's a heavy one. I also got Kuroneko.
Is Quiet on? Is that the one that's based on Wuthering Heights?
I have no idea what the hell Wuthering Heights is.
It's a gothic romance book from the 1870s.
Probably.
There's a
She's a freak, my lord.
yeah.
That's it. That's my new catchphrase. I'm stealing that guy's bit. I'm gonna do it right, and I want to be on TikTok. I want to become famous for it, and I want that man to be like, he stole my bit. Continue. Sorry.
No, it's just yeah. No, so yeah, he kept saying it's a freak, my lord, and the guy sitting behind him leaned forward and tried to tell him to stop talking, and he wasn't having any of that. So then that guy got up and left and got security.
What's
And
going
then,
on him?
like 3/4 of the way through the movie, I see security walk in again and walk somebody behind me who was apparently cracking wise, but I couldn't hear what he was saying.
And my thing is like,
Just don't go to the movies.
well, but don't go see that movie. Like, come on.
To be fair, if you have no idea what Nosferatu is, and you have no idea who Robert Eggers is, and you just think it's a scary, like a horror movie that's coming out, and you're thinking it's going to be like The Conjuring, I can see where you might feel disappointed by that.
Then get up and leave.
By an expectations thing. But yeah, don't make it other people's problems.
Well, that's how it works. Like, that's my thing. Like everyone -2 to Ender. Was that -2 because I screwed up something here, or was that -2 because that joke wasn't very good? Because I'd agree both. But like, I don't know. Like, people kept like there was this big discussion about why aren't people going to the movies anymore. And well, my honest opinion, why I didn't go to the movies for the longest time, I hated dealing with the audience because it felt like I was gambling $20-some to go into the movies and be miserable. Oh yeah, worse than your crashes. Ah, that's a good one. Nah, you get that. I gotta get my soundboard back up and running. I gotta have the audience. Ooh yeah. Actually, hold on. Do I got the Iron Sheik on here still? Yeah. I play that for when Usagoji comes in. He's a fella who loves the Iron Sheik. Yeah, the Iron Sheik was smiling down on everyone booing that jabroni Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
One of my clients came in and he always talks to me about wrestling, and he's like, Hulk Hogan came back, and I was like, oh yeah, they booed him. Yeah, he's pretty happy about it. But like that's why I stopped going to the movies. I got so tired of it. -1 was my breaking point because I just don't understand what kind of dickheads you have to be. To one, this was before the movie was internationally or like getting a wide release, so it was an IMAX showing, limited release. These jagoffs show up 20 minutes late, and they just are bored throughout the whole movie, and it's like, then leave. Like, please, stop making other people suffer. Like, I spent $20 on this shit, too. Yeah, that's why I don't. And it's like, what bothers me, because I always had all my dickhead friends at the time tell me, oh, you need to learn to ignore you. No, how about other people learn to be fucking respectful in the movie theater? I used to go to midnight showings all the time. I used to spend most of my time in high school and pretty much into my 20s at the movie theater. I used to go to midnight showings I was at the midnight showing for Dark Knight. And the crowds were always full of rowdy geeks. But here's the thing. They were rowdy, they were loud, they were annoying, they smelled bad. They were all trying to do the shittiest comedy bits. But when that movie started, when those lights went down and that movie started, they all shut up. And that's why I was like, you know what, this is okay. And then it felt like ever since the first Avengers movie. Oh God, I saw. I was fortunate enough to see Infinity War as part of a review, and so I got to see it at like a theater downtown. I was reviewing movies for a shitty website at the time. That's how I took you to see Incredibles 2. And I got fortunate enough. The only big thing that someone said during Infinity War, and it honestly made the movie for me, was this guy like 10 rows up. And it was after, the snap happened, and it's when Black Panther fucking disappears. This guy, oh God, no! Like, he was genuinely upset. It was not a bit. This guy was very upset that T'Challa was gone, and so was I.
I saw Endgame.
Oh, that was one of the worst movie-going experiences I ever fucking had.
See, I had a pretty good theater for that.
See,
But I also, we went, like, for the opening night, at like a 4 a.m. showing, and then Paloma went straight from that to work.
Jesus Christ, you want to hear why So, I would not have gone to a midnight showing of Endgame.
Mhm.
I didn't want to, but we had to, because here's why. Our friend was getting married, our friend Mary, and we knew that wedding was going to be full of nerds. And they were going to talk about that movie, and we were going to have something spoiled for
you
us.
gotta get.
So we sucked it up. I had to sit next to a lady on her phone the whole fucking time, and then asking her dumb kids, what's going on? Who did that? And I'm like sitting there the whole time like, I'm trying to not be a mean person. But then my favorite part is the fucking mouth-breathing nerd. And I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of mad. I've had a little bit of a drink here. I shouldn't be drinking while flying, but I'm doing all right, right? I haven't crashed yet. Look, there's this beautiful lake. You know what? Hold on. We're going to slow down a bit here. I just want to take a second to appreciate... Okay, you know, we're not going to slow down because I feel like that's just tempting fate.
I am actually somewhat concerned about our fuel levels.
What do you mean? We said to...
We have 21% left.
Oh, we'll be fine.
It's breaching the yellow.
Don't worry. We'll deal with that when it comes down to it.
All right.
But it's, you know, the iconic scene. The iconic scene where Captain America delivers that iconic line that all comic book geeks know, you know, assemble. And this stupid fucking nerd thought that was the time to yell assemble in the theaters before Captain America says it. And I really was hoping everyone would just collectively turn on him, and it'd be like in the Warriors when they all turn on the guy and start elbowing him to death. I kind of wanted that to happen. Because my thing is this, shut up. Like, I'm sorry, like, we all paid to see this fucking movie. Can you please stop? Like, no one wants to hear your shitty comedy bit. And I've had that happen at Riff Tracks showings. Like, shut up. We're here to watch these guys make fun of the movie, not you. Like, I just don't get it. I feel bad if I have a coughing fit during a movie because I'm disturbing somebody. So, yeah, that's my little rant there. But it's like, I was fortunate enough last year, though. Transformers 1, I got a little uneasy. Well, granted, the theater was empty, unfortunately. But a bunch of teenagers came in, and I was like, oh, no. No, they were legitimately there to watch the movie.
Nice.
Like, they were legitimately there to watch the movie. They were excited about it. Afterwards, they were sitting around talking. And it reminded me of, like, when I was a kid. You know, they were sitting around talking about, what do you think's going to happen if they do a sequel? And I'm like, the future is not so bad.
Is this an airport?
Maybe. Are you implying we should land?
No, we're just looking.
Maybe we should. We can pretend we're refueling. But, like, yeah.
Yeah, in the circle. It's the helicopter circle.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, hold up. Phone people are the worst. Oh, God, I can only imagine in a library. Libraries seem like a remnant of, like... Okay, not the most graceful landing, but we didn't crash.
A little bit of a hop.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that, baby! Little bump just to keep people excited. You know, I wanted to keep people on the edge of their seat. This is a stunt show. It's like a stunt show. So now, we cheat a little bit, and we go, and we add all the fuel we need. We're not going to just...
Go.
There we go, see? I get out, I put $20 in the pump.
You have to go to the bathroom and
Yeah.
make your weight 3 pounds less.
Yep. Gotta make sure we're all good here. All right, so I'm gonna take a break, just rest my hand for a second. That was I cannot believe we did not crash. All of my the Airwolf theme. That's a sick theme.
That is not where you're supposed to park the helicopter.
I don't give a shit. International skies, baby. Sorry, I don't know why I was listening to Dusty Rhodes fucking promos, and for some reason it got me saying "baby" at the end of the thing. I know he didn't really say that too much, but I'm not a.
He said it enough.
He said it enough, but I'm not a wordsmith like
Yeah.
good old Dusty Rhodes, who could spin a yarn about the cold-blooded sausage maker. Them's hard times. Them's hard times, baby. What a man. You know, you wouldn't see a man like him in the front of the line of WWE nowadays. You need to be jacked. You need to be like perfect body.
I mean, Otis.
I am not familiar with
Let's
Otis.
pull up a picture of Otis. Granted, Otis is still a mid-carder, but...
I mean, like, yeah, but Dusty Rhodes was the phenomenon. He was the go-to guy. Oh, yeah. Good on Otis. Oh, he was the guy they did the shirt advertisement with,
yes,
right?
yes. Or,
Let's check my map.
What is his name? Ivar.
If it's not Piper Niven, I don't care. Oh! He's the guy... Vince is gone, so it's a whole new era. Yeah, but it seems like the Bloodline stuff isn't bad. Like, it seems like it fell off after War Games, but that was a nice build-up, I thought.
I mean, I'm kind of tired of the Bloodline storyline, personally.
So, yeah, but that's also, you watch it more than I did.
Actually, I don't watch SmackDown.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. You mostly... Okay. All right, so where are we in the map?
In Michigan.
Okay. How far are we from Detroit?
Far.
So it's like a genuine road trip.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We need to get gas in this thing.
Okay, let me just take a quick... Gotta take a stretch break, just like when we were driving to Atlanta. Have you been enjoying this?
Yeah.
Oh, that felt good. Okay. Whew. I fly better when I've had a few. Just like DT, the drunken terrestrial. Okay, we're gonna give a Mr. House is gone. Again, if it's not Piper Niven, I don't care. Until the day happens when Piper Niven takes down Nia Jax for good. The world will never be. I know. I don't. I know not to. I know not to get my hopes up. I just think she's pretty and she
So-
can wrestle.
So, not to go too deep in the thicket with the wrestling stuff.
That's fine. Do what you want, man. We having a good time.
But,
We good. We good.
so the Royal Rumble's coming up.
I'm
February 1st.
excited for the women's.
But they also announced that next year's Royal Rumble is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
That seems alarming. I mean, isn't that kind of a...
I mean, they've had some dealings with doing certain shows over there. But this is one of the big four.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like and there's a handful of wrestlers that don't go there when they go.
Yeah, even Master Fran's saying...
Yeah.
Master Fran, are you a bit of a wrestling guy? Like, I mean, I don't know, you're like kind of like me where you're sort of a casual? Do you follow it more? Because I know I'm friends with quite a few. Granted, everyone I know who I play Rivals with, they're bigger into AEW, which
Sure.
just doesn't seem like my kind of bag, but wrestling in general is such a... Whoever I know who's talking about it, I'll probably follow what they're talking
You know
about.
what, though? Now that they've got a bunch of AEW stuff on Max,
Have you been checking it out?
I had seen this one when it happened. A buddy of mine invited us over for it.
Why isn't
And
my
it was like
helicopter
their
starting?
first pay-per-view. And there's a real good match between Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes.
Oh. Gold Dust himself, huh?
Yeah,
Is he Gold Dust or is he Dustin Rhodes?
he's Dustin Rhodes.
Okay. All right, it makes sense, right? AEW.
And
AEW and Lucha Underground. Man, I watched a little bit of Lucha Underground back in the day. I was on the El Rey network, right?
yeah,
It was Robert Rodriguez. El Rey, where you could watch as many reruns of Airwolf as one could as your heart desires.
well, interestingly enough,
Why isn't this starting?
they just brought Penta over to WWE, who was on AEW and Lucha Underground. And I haven't watched his match yet, but I saw little bits of it, and holy moly, that guy's fun. I'm excited to sit down and watch that. Now that Monday Night Raw is on Netflix.
2 mentions of Airwolf. I mean, this stream has had everything. We have discussed the finest of Japanese cinema.
Oh, but here, yes, what I was saying though.
All right, sorry.
Airwolf. When they go to Saudi Arabia, the women's wrestlers,
Oh.
their outfits have been compared to like Power Ranger suits.
Okay, now hold up. You got to realize, for someone like me, that's kind of like, all right, maybe.
Because, normally they tend to show a little more skin. Ladies wrestlers. Well, the men's wrestlers do too, actually.
That's true, but, why is my helicopter?
But yeah, in
not
Saudi
starting?
Arabia, they're not allowed to do that.
Right.
In fact, when they broadcast wrestling over there, they tend to cut out the women's matches for that reason.
That's no good.
I wonder if there even will be a women's Royal Rumble.
See, and
in Saudi Arabia.
that would kill me because like I remember that year you invited us over. The women's Royal Rumble completely decimated the men's. Like, I was bored during the men's. And it's like, it got good towards the end.
Here's the thing that I think contributes to that. You're going to start a 4-hour pay-per-view with a Royal Rumble match, and then you have a bunch of other matches, and then you end it with a whole other Royal Rumble match.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons that Jim Cornette really hates it. He's not a big fan of women's wrestling to begin with.
Yeah.
But
Well,
he's
Corny's
saying
got some issues.
it's taking the thunder away from the men's matches when they do it 2 hours later.
Well, I mean, maybe if the men's wrestlers didn't all look like the same dude with different facial hair, maybe I'd care more. That's my thing. The men's Royal Rumble got good towards the end when you started to have your heavy hitters come out, like Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
You know, the problem is with the women's, even the goofiest members of the women's league, like that lady who was like Piper Niven's little crony who kept getting sandwiched between people.
Who is now the women's U.S. champion?
Really?
Yeah.
Good on her.
So you see a lot of
Why
Piper
isn't this-
Niven as like the
Right,
manager.
you were telling
type
me,
role.
and I'm cool with that. I just really like her. She fits and she seems like she's got, like, she can be very good when she wrestles. Like, during the Women's Royal Rumble, I thought she was very good.
I think it was
Why is my power so low, though?
during the Elimination Chamber paper.
Hold on.
There was a match with, I can't think of her name.
I gotta look something up here. I forgot. This thing runs on a battery, doesn't it? Sorry, guys. I got stranded at an airport. I gotta look up how to fly my helicopter.
Yeah, it's Chelsea Green is her name. And it was a match. It was Piper Niven against somebody else, and Chelsea Green was interfering with it. And the ref kicked her out, sent her into the back.
Okay.
And then, like 2 minutes later, wearing the same distinctive dress she was wearing, she comes running out in a luchador mask.
Okay.
And I point at the green and say, "Who is that masked woman?" Which made my daughter laugh. And then, like 3 seconds later, the announcer said the same thing.
That's good. See, I don't know. It just seems like women's wrestling was just more fun when we watched it because... What the hell is going on here? Why is my... Like, why is this thing not starting again? Guys, I think me landing this plane might have... Actually, you know what we could do? If we want to be... Can we switch out to a plane here? Like, can we be real silly?
Switch to a different helicopter.
gotta switch. Oh, wait, flight assistant.
They have
Here
one of
we
those
go.
Korean War era ones with the big bubble dome front.
Oh, that would be sick. I always liked those. I had a Lego one. What do we got here? Teleport to increased altitude. There. Oh! Oh, okay. There we go. This one's broke. I'd like to replace my helicopter. This one stopped working. Okay. Yeah, so the power, I guess, was the issue. I wonder if I just lowered it too much?
Maybe you janked it on that landing.
Shut up. Shut up. That landing was perfect. Okay. Alright. You're now in the past. You have to solve the mystery before the Langolier will eat you.
I don't like that.
What the What is with this fucking stream? Now we're talking about the Langoliers?
Oh, you're heading back north.
No, I'm gonna redirect.
Ooh. Now here comes a barrel roll.
No, don't worry, I got this. Don't worry, I was in Weebelos. Actually, no, I wasn't. And actually, that has nothing to do with anything. Okay, come on, helicopter. Come on, Airwolf. Cursor mode and shit.
Man, can you switch this thing out to Marine 1?
What is Marine 1?
It's the president's helicopter.
You know, I'm sure somebody modded it. Okay, here we go. Man, we got a long way to go, don't we? Why did we pick a helicopter for this? There we go. Oh, right, because I kept crashing the planes. Okay, alright, I answered...
So far, you've only crashed one helicopter.
It's true. Nah, I changed it to the Thanos copter, and Master Friend's got the right idea. I love that we got to see that shit in Loki. Loki was okay. The first season of Loki I didn't hate.
All right,
Alright.
you're gonna hate this idea.
Alright, go for it.
Go to your max altitude,
Alright.
and then
Whoa!
and then let's make the weather bad again.
Okay. You know what? You know what? I deserve a little treat. Incorrect heading indicator. Get that shit out of here. I'm trying to go as high. Okay, here we go. Increasing maximum altitude. Alright, we're trying to at least. Yeah, we're getting there. We're going up.
Oh yeah, the little meter thing. It's going up pretty fast.
Yeah. It's good. I've got to remember we got these dealies and doohickeys. Got these sophisticated doohackies. Alright. So now, what we're going to do, Mike, we're going to pause. And then we're going to go to weather. Now, do you want to do maximum weather?
Yeah. Let's get nuts.
Okay.
But remember, we're testing a theory here. Humidity all the way down.
Okay, you want humidity all the
I
way
think
down.
it was the humidity that
yeah,
got me
I
last
think you're
time.
right. Oh, we can add a wind layer.
Oh God.
Yeah, let's add more wind layers.
Well, you have to put one where you're at.
What the fuck? Oh, that's the clouds.
Yeah.
No, I want to see my depth when it comes to that.
Sure.
You know, I don't want to.
Oh no, south. We want it to bring us towards Detroit.
You know what? You're right. That's good thinking. Is it normal to hear the wind?
Yeah, I mean you're in the sky. It's made of wind.
You know what? I never thought of it that way before. You're right. All right. So,
Detroit, here we go.
all right, baby. Here we go. Them's hard times, as they say.
Yeah, get ready on
Woo!
the phone.
All right. We're holding it together, kind of. Oh, you know, this isn't. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was the humidity. Okay. Hey, I got a passenger with me, Mike. It's you.
Yeah, there's a co-pilot listed on there.
I'm just gonna take my hand off and see what happens.
Now's the time you pull back in.
Now we gotta. Them's hard times.
But you're still going north.
That's okay. It's okay. I just gotta pretend I'm flying the Thanos copter,
Can we
right?
switch the camera to point us in the right direction?
I think we gotta. Hey, we can go to the Atlanta airport. Man, look at those.
All right, guys. I don't think it was the humidity.
Yeah, no. This is much more manageable. See, I just gotta kind of angle myself so the helicopter starts flying. That's a fast way to lose your lunch. Uh-oh. Alright, it's okay. We just gotta... Alright, there we go. See, we just gotta fly sideways. See, that's the thing.
That's what they don't teach you in flight school.
Yeah, you know, we're never getting to Dearborn with this one. Yes, we are, Dender. I will get us to Dearborn. Damn it! It's okay. We're okay. It's okay. We're okay.
Abort.
We're okay. Ah! Hold on. We're gonna do something silly.
All right, now bring the weather back to calm.
No. Here's what we're gonna do. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Maybe we'll just teleport to Dearborn. Maybe we'll just do that. Where's the, hold on, where's the altitude setting? I want to put us in the sky as high as it'll go.
Yeah, keep the weather bad, but just keep increasing our altitude to max.
Just take me...
And then we'll just keep falling towards Dearborn.
Exactly, we'll get you there. Oh, here we go. Teleport to increased altitude.
Uh-huh. Great. Oh, heavens.
Hey, look. Oh, no, that's right. It's still paused. Whoa! Hey! It ain't so bad up here.
Well, yeah, you're above the wind.
Oh, boy, this is like every nightmare I've ever fucking had.
Oh, man. Let's see how fast you can get the body of the helicopter spinning.
Shut up. Okay, look. I'm managing it.
All right.
All right, now we're gonna start going forward. Look,
But
because
maintain altitude.
yeah.
You're dropping pretty quick.
Well, I can only fight gravity for so long. When you think about it, flying is really just a constant battle against gravity,
Mm-hmm.
as Pat Oswalt said.
We've got Bernoulli on our side.
Who?
It's Bernoulli's principle. It's what it's explaining lift.
Can your borax, Poindexter? I don't know what any of this shit you're talking about is. It's like this Wuthering Heights, Langoliers. This chat is full of nerds.
You don't know what the Langoliers are?
No, I do, unfortunately. It's a very bad made-for-TV movie.
They'll eat you.
And they're really bad CGI.
Well, you know, when you spend all that money on Bronson Pinchot,
That's the set. You know, it's weird. I was thinking about Bronson Pinchot earlier today.
you know,
Someone talked about Beverly Hills Cops. Cop, and I thought, that's a great movie.
I saw a TikTok that had Belky in it.
I was going to say, Balky from Perfect Strangers. I think I had an audiobook where Bronson Pinchot was reading a Lovecraft story. I'll have to see if it was really him. Or if it was another similarly named Bronson Pinchot.
There's Pierce Brosnan, actually.
Oh. Has there ever been a movie with those two in it?
Not that I can think of.
So according to the little thing I read, flying a helicopter is nowhere near this hard in real life. And I'm inclined to believe it.
I don't know.
I mean, hey, I'm managing. Just ignore the waggling. Oh, I'm getting sick. This whole thing is just a friggin' nightmare. It gets hard if you lose the tail rotor. I would imagine. I thought for a second we lost. Oh!
Oh, God, it looks like it's
Oh,
the engine
God.
stalling.
I don't like how many Kobe references there have been tonight. Okay, hold up. All right, we're adjusting. Oh man, helicopters are terrifying. All right, I'm just gonna let it go. Maybe that's part of it. I have to kind of accept. Oh, of course, of course it stabilizes.
Yeah, you fighting it was the problem.
You know what? You gotta trust the fungus.
Helicopters want to fly.
You know, when you put it that way, Mike, I think you're onto something. So I think as a reward for putting up with this nonsense tonight, we're gonna go right to Dearborn,
Okay.
and we're just gonna because we will never get there at this rate because we can't be trusted. Excuse me. And
We don't have rocket boosters.
actually, let's see how let's get a jet.
Yeah.
Let's see how fast we can fly there.
Let's see how fast we can make that run out of fuel.
Yeah. Okay, but we didn't crash much. You gotta give me some credit there.
This is true.
All right, so we want to go from Mackinac.
It's a really funny place to be launching a jet fighter from.
Why is that?
You
F-18. There you go. That you right.
You just don't think of them like that.
Okay, and then we want to go to Dearborn, right?
Detroit.
Detroit. That was. What was?
I'll just start
that?
typing in Detroit.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. History. Oh no. Oh, we can go to Meigs Field. KDTL, Detroit Lakes, KDTW. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
FA-18 Super Hornet. Hey, wait a minute. Big Bad Shadow Man. Is he on this? Shadow Man, are you playing? Have you been stalking us? Because your name's right here.
Right behind you.
I've been your co-pilot this whole time. Oh, that's right. You can adjust failures.
Wait a minute. Go back to live race.
Xbox Aviators Club, the Aviators Club. Yeah, we'll do that when we're part of the club now. Customization. Heavy to call sign. Flight number.
Call sign's lard butt.
Not hard butt yet?
Not hard butt yet.
Not hard butt.
We haven't made it to Detroit.
Lard butt. I watched a lot of bad movies. I was thinking it's either that or Tushy Galore. Oh, you were given Flight Simulator a go? Neat. We should next time we do this we should meet up because you can actually fly with people.
Convoy.
A sky convoy. The most rare kind of convoy. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go super fast, everybody. We're gonna get to Detroit so quickly. Alright, let's fly. Lindbergh baby time, baby. You think they ever found you think Amelia Earhart faked her death?
No.
I know that was...
Actually, if you look into that, like, we knew where she was. She just died. Like, there's all these records of her calling for help and no one went.
That's sad.
I guess it's just a cooler story if she disappeared. I think it's misogyny based. Like, look, of course the woman went missing.
They think they got her plane finally. Got to send a deep sea drone. Ooh, wow. All right. Oh yeah, here we go. Someone put on Mighty Wings.
Someone put on Baby Elephant Walk.
I have been obsessed with that fucking trap remix version. It's too damn good.
Yeah.
It just works. All right.
Yeah, the Seinfeld theme one that they do also is pretty fun.
All right. I don't know what
Well,
any
you
of.
gotta put in your PIN number.
It's my mother's birthday. All right. Big rocket, go now. Oh, right. Parking brake. Let's ignore that. Let's ignore that. Parking brake off. Adjust the camera to the outside view.
It'd be real cool if they had a bunch of planes from the Fallout universe.
That would be cool.
Like the gnarly ones that you find.
All right. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, yeah. Here we go. This is how you fly. What the fuck? You collided with an object. What did I collide with? All right, let's try that again. I got robbed. What did I hit? Tell me what I hit.
That's a good question.
Dander, you're
Rewind.
Dander, you're the genius here. You're the flight genius here. What did I do?
You hit the power lines?
I didn't hit the guy from the Goofy movie, did I? You know, I've never seen a Goofy movie all the way through. Well, I hear it's pretty good. A lot of people tend to like it. All right.
I guess you just gotta pull up faster.
Yeah, I guess that's it. All right, straight up, baby. Here we go. Oh, a little. Okay, I'm gonna lower the throttle. Wait. Oh, increase my airspeed. Increase my killing power. Climb angle too low. What are you talking about? Okay. All right. There we go. Retract my landing gear with button 6.
You're getting low.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. I think I found the button. There we go. All right. There we go. This is much better. Retract my flaps. Button 10.
Yep, flaps retracted.
Man, we're making so much more. We're making so much better time this time around.
Gotta start heading south though.
Yeah, we will. Keep cool. Keep cool.
Oh, there's the Mackinac Bridge.
Oh, you want to fly over it?
Scare those drivers. The bridge is something like 5 miles long.
Yeah, it looks a little scary. My sister would hate this. She's terrified of bridges.
It's also like there's a grate,
Oh.
so you could like look down into the lake.
Man, is the wind really bad? Because I am veering. There we go. Got some waves. I think I can fly underneath the Mackinac Bridge.
It'd be funny to try.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Let's do it.
How do you turn on your turbo boosters?
I think it's this button. No?
Nope, those are
No.
the missiles.
Take that, Dr. Sally Waxler. All right.
Hard brake. Oh, you're Oh no.
I'm controlling that. Mackinac Company, huh? Alright. Time to go to ludicrous speed. And just to make this scarier. Alright. Actually, this is boring.
Make sure you're pointing at Detroit when you do it, though.
Oh yeah, I guess that would make sense,
You
right?
want to scare all the cows.
I like cows. I don't want to scare them. Alright.
Cows are real easy to scare. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Oh yeah, we're doing this. It's kind of a low bridge. It's a low bridge.
Wait, those people were driving on the water!
You already broke the bridge.
That's stupid. Alright, for realsy this time, we're gonna go to, sorry. Okay, oh yeah, look at the wind! Hold on, I want to adjust the weather. I think that's kind of,
Oh yeah, make it nice out.
yeah, what am I doing here? Oh, it's live weather, so it's windy there today. Pressure, humidity, raise the humidity.
Oh.
I know, right? If it was Ace Combat, I'd be friggin' doing all sorts of cool shit. Oh, they got a few... Whoa.
It's an overwhelmingly dumb idea. I love it.
Alright, here we go. Alright. First things first. Parking brake. Hold on. I'm trying to remember which one's the parking brake.
No, you don't want
Parking
to
brake
overheat
off.
your- Get them flappy flaps.
Alright, hold up. Alright, here we go. We are en route. We are flying into the face of Zeus.
Alright. Remember, there's something you can crash into that you didn't see before.
Probably. Okay, we have gotten up. We are gonna retract our landing gear and raise our flaps. Wow, look at that. You got that pocket of clear sky there.
That's what heaven is. Alright. Turn towards Detroit.
So really surprised my computer can handle this as well. I don't know why. I was thinking of upgrading my graphics card this year. This looks insane. Like, I don't know. Those cloud effects are really cool to me.
Alright.
Is that shit? That's how you spell Sheboygan?
Yeah.
I thought it was an S. We are reaching 300 KTS, whatever that means. Is that kilometers something?
Hit the Batman boosters.
Man, do you think they got the Batwing? The Batwing available? Okay, this is fucking terrifying. I hate this. I want out. Krusty wants out.
Just make sure the numbers on that side are high and you won't have to worry about running into anything.
You know what? You're right.
But see, you're going down.
But I'm lowering myself just to get out of the... Maybe I need to maybe I need to fly above the storm. I'm pretty sure this is where Rodan shows up. Oh my god, this is making me sick.
Fly directly into the sun, Icarus.
Don't tell me what to do. Time to fly up there and give all the Greek gods an all-American. Yeah! What's up, Zeus? I hear you're a king of the perverts! My favorite thing about that game, Hades, is that it's a very accurate... Whoa! What the...
You got out of the cloud.
Okay, this is like... kind of beautiful. In a terrifying kind of way.
There I go, back in the cloud again.
I'm scared, Mike. I don't feel good. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Had to work that little reference in there. I was watching clips from No Way Home today for whatever reason. I like Tobey Maguire. He seems like a nice fella. He's my Spider-Man personally, but I like them all. I was happy Andrew Garfield got some redemption. That scene where he rescues MJ, it got me. Wow. Oh, that was cool as hell. Man, look at that. Black Mountain.
Think about how much you're scaring all these fuckers.
Why? Why? They never saw. Who is this madman? Who is this fucking
Oh,
weirdo?
you're gonna do a flyby? Some little schoolhouse.
Rip the roof off? Hell yeah. Freedom's knocking, boys! Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Hell yeah, look at this. We are making good time. Dynamite! Wow. Again, the lighting system in this game is friggin' wild. I wonder what 2024 is like when they fix it. Yeah, now we just put on autopilot. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I can't see anything in front of me right now. But I'm not going down.
Well, there's the Black River Ranch.
That's where we're heading. There they have wonderful ranch dressing there. What are your thoughts on ranch dressing? They think you're dropping chemtrails? Oh no. They'll turn their pigs gay? Oh yeah, buddy. That's the America I want. Barnyard Commandos, but gay. You look a little put off by that.
No.
What's the deal?
I'd say when it comes to ranch dressing, it's not my go-to, but I'll have some if it's there.
Yeah, it's nice.
But if I have options, I may choose something else.
What would you? What would be your preferred sauce of choice? Or
Well, what are we putting it on?
Well, let's see. Here. Chad, if you have any suggestions for this, a salad. What's your salad dressing of choice? Are you a salad guy?
I do like salads. I usually like a vinaigrette. If I'm going to go for like a non-vinaigrette one, I like the reds. You know, like a French dressing or a Catalina.
Catalina dressing is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
absolute favorite. I love the zest. I love the zang to it. Wow. Pretty. I cannot wait to take the clip Jacob made and put the epic maneuver music over it. It's going to be so stupid. Master Fran, I owe you again for getting that great Zelda clip. I think that's one of my most popular on TikTok. It's actually one of my most popular on Instagram right now. Guys, should I be worried about that? Is that Galactus? Oh no! What was the thing from Loki? Atriox or whatever it was called. The big thing that eats, like, devours things. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about if you watch that movie. Can I rip the roof off Alec Jones's house? Does he even have a house?
Where does he live?
I don't know.
Does he live in Ireland?
Maybe. Yeah, nah, this is really, that's... Yeah! People
I like that top-down view.
Oh, this? Get a real cool kind of top-down
Might
shooter.
make me sick if we do it too long, though.
Alright.
Yeah!
If I had to deal with flying in the eye of the storm, you have to deal with that. Man! I love the mountains. That's one of my favorite things about driving through Atlanta. Is everything okay? And we Whoa! Oh God! Okay, we're going right to Dearborn. Okay, alright, we're gonna wrap this up soon, but you know, Ender, you've been very patient with our silliness and our nonsense, so we are going to just... And actually, what we can do, that's really cool, actually. Let me show you something that a lot of people have kind of done to get around my kind of brand of nonsense. Hold up. Was it KDTW?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go here. We are going to switch to a Heliflopter. We are going to go and get to turn off live weather. Going to pick clear skies. And we're going to jump back and we're going to go fly. And what you can do is you can detach basically and be the free floating camera. It kind of removes some of the fun, but you can use a controller
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of fly around and look at things. So you can do some virtual sightseeing if you really wanted to. I thought since we've really kind of pulled off some clownery tonight, it's only fair to go and check out the Henry Ford Museum. Was that what it was? The Henry Ford Museum?
Yeah, I
We're
believe
gonna-
so.
We're gonna go give those aliens a whole new corn shoot. Did you watch The Substance yet?
I have not.
I really want to see it. I hear it's absolutely insane. I hear it is some grade A body horror.
Yeah,
Okay. We go here.
but also like all the non-body horror stuff is supposed to be really surreal too.
Yeah. A lot of free look.
This is funny. You've had a heart attack before takeoff. And your spirit is freely floating.
Hold on, I think you can. The helicopter controls are.
Get out of the cockpit.
I'm trying. It's real hard.
No, I mean like in a different. Yeah,
Okay.
and now in free look around.
Okay, I'm still controlling it. How do you do? Because I've done it before, but it was a while ago. So, smart cam. Hey, Usagoji! How you doing tonight? External view, smart cam, external free look. Where is it? Because it let you.
Well, there's external free look.
I know.
There's movement.
I know, Dender, after I put you through so much grief, I thought we should go and... Hold on, there was a way to detach the camera so you could just browse and, like, fly around. Navlog, camera... I don't want to go.
Maybe you have to pause it first.
External... How you doing tonight, USA? Exhausted? Well, we'll be hanging out for a bit. I hope we can bring some peace to your... Hold on. I'm gonna just go and look it up. Excuse me. There's supposed to be a way to just kind of fly around and... Had a good night, Master. Thanks for hanging out with us. On this fine evening, you have yourself a good night, sir. Oh, we can probably just go to the control options, I just realized. Let's see. Camera. Drone camera. I think this is what we want. Or external camera. Camera mode switches. Huh. Where is it? Because I've done it. I did it a long time back because I just kind of wanted to explore around. Translate. Camera. Cockpit camera. Oh, smart camera? That might be it.
You sure you're not thinking of Halo 3?
No, I'm not thinking of Halo 3. I'm not. I know that for a fact.
All right.
Camera type, fixed look, free look. Okay, so that's how that works. External. Smart cam, no. Zoom type, no. External view. There was! They had to give you the option to fly an ornithopter, which is really funny to me. Like, come on. Oh. Halo 3 is, yes, Halo 3 is something we gotta play through. Hopefully it's not as demoralizing as our ending of Halo 2. I understood why people were so annoyed by that game by the time I beat it.
Is it because you weren't allowed to finish the fight?
It's just like, it just kind of abruptly ends. The way that cutscene does end really does imply, oh, we're going to do one more chief mission and it's going to be pretty cool. And it turns out, no, you're not. you got an underwhelming boss fight. And, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, there was a lot of there were a lot of issues I had, but it was fun. I still had a good time. It was really frustrating to discover that I was genuinely right at the end of the game. Mike, can you try and look up like free camera or something, or
What's the name of the game?
Microsoft Flight Simulator? And it's 2020. I don't know how that works, like, because there's 2024. But I swear to God, there was just a way to be a floating camera where you would just search, and you didn't have to type in okay, drone camera. Oh, maybe that's it. Ketchup is tasty, and I affiliate ranch to ketchup. Oh, ketchup is nasty. I'm okay with ketchup. I don't mind it.
Go to the camera tab and hit showcase.
Okay.
Use WASD to move and RF to go up and down.
Showcase.
There's some other stuff on the number pad.
There we go. Cool. Then we can... There we go. Now we are God.
Alright, so how do we get to the museum from here?
Hold up. We can figure this out. I thought there was a way to speed us up, too. East. Oh, this is kind of cool. I thought there was a way to speed up our... Okay, so those are drone cameras, I think. See, I don't mind ketchup. I think I'm actually a very bad Chicagoan because I just don't give a shit.
Northeast.
Okay, we're like...
This is the airport. There's museums
I
up
want to
here.
go northeast. Okay, so drone camera. Let me see. Yaw. Foreground blur. Set drone target. Roll drone left. Increase drone zoom. Drone speed. Zoom. Drone in and out play. Increase drone. Reset drone. Where's... I thought you could go faster, but maybe not. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get moving then. Only problem is, how do we know which way is... Oh, so the drone can be completely separate. That's funny. See, I don't like tomatoes, but I like ketchup. Ugh. And maybe if we just keep going higher. Let's see, Village Run. What does NM mean? All sauces. Why? Really? Not a sauce guy, huh?
Might be faster to take the helicopter.
Yeah, I think you're right. Alright, let's try this. I thought it would work better. I apologize, everybody. Sorry, I'm all janked up now because I had the controller set up. Oh! We were paused. That explains it. Okay. Hey, it's controlling much better this time.
Weather's nicer.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, we want to go northeast, right? Yeah, I got nothing going on until 10, so, I mean, I gotta go pick up my wife at that point, but we kind of switched things up. We went flying through a jet. We flew a jet fighter for a bit. Now we're flying to the museum because I feel bad that we've kind of jerked the Ender around a lot. Oh, it's doing that thing again.
I don't like this camera angle.
No, I'm switching that. Showcase sucks. Okay, this is somehow significantly worse. I wish. Okay, we're having trouble again, guys. Hold up. I gotta reset my view. Altitude too high. Okay, there we go. Okay, northeast it is. Alright, here we go. Got our camera back in order. Okay, we are gonna go to this museum. After all this, we're finally heading towards the museum.
Shit, we ain't even got out of the airport.
Shut up. You said it's northeast, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Weather is nicer. Get a helipad and helicopter traveling like in The Sims 2. Man, that's right. You could in The Sims 2. I've been kind of wanting to try The Sims again. Just 2, though, and I just want to set up a simulation, kind of like they did on Oni Plays when they set up the Nostalgia Critic.
We used to do that with Sim Earth.
Oh,
on,
man.
Super Nintendo.
I could never figure out how to play that fucking game.
That's why we had it play itself.
You know what? Fair play.
Now, it would be a point of interest, right? It should show up.
I would hope so. But we'll find out, though.
You're gonna have to let us know if we're getting close. I'm unfamiliar with the area.
What do you mean? You're not familiar with, where are we at?
In the Detroit area?
Okay. I'm trying to vibrate!
Oh, what's that place? No time.
I can... What does that say? Whoa, okay. Gross Le Moon.
Too far south.
No, I'm starting to drifting, I'm getting back on it. Oh god, like, Chocobo, our mutual friend, she tried The Sims, and Sims 2 is where that franchise peaked. Like, they got too over-sophisticated after a point, where, like, the fun of that game was building a house and kind of just setting up some chaos. Oh man, look at that. It's like an abandoned quarry.
This is making me want to land the helicopter in that quarry as you go into Indiana.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think I got a little thrown off course. We're gonna readjust.
It's violently.
I'm not trying to violently readjust. It's just how it happened, okay? I'm sorry. Sims 2 was fun. That was, I think, the peak of the franchise. I think that was before it got a little too overly, like, complicated. Like, when I installed Sims 3 and I basically had to sit around and start figuring out, okay, they're going grocery shopping, set their budget and all this, I'm like, oh, okay. I just want to set up a house with people and just have chaos happen. That's like, you know. Can we like zoom in on the
What are you planning on doing with the throwing knives?
throwing knives?
Phil,
Oh,
just throwing knives.
he's practicing different like weapons. It's a thing he's doing.
Cool.
Aren't you learning like?
407 leaving my airspace frequency. Change your mode.
Okay, thank God we're free from that. Okay. I can't. I mean, could you imagine getting hit by a knife and turning around and it's just Phil standing there?
Ha!
Hey man, can I have my knife back?
So are any of these like city markers readable yet? Okay.
Coleman and Young
Doesn't say mall.
Mall. It was really I spent a lot of money on that, man. Can I have it back? Don't be a jerk about it.
All right, head towards the Coleman and Young Mall.
All right, cool. We're getting crafty with our navigation here.
You should hit the museum before you get there.
Okay. No.
Are there any other markers like this way that we could see more north?
Just found your house in that game? Oh, nice. Does it look like your house? Because there were some funny bits where, like, people would find locations because it's based off Google Maps. And there was one where, like, the readout was put in wrong, so there was just this obnoxiously tall building in the middle of a residential area that went on, like, got to go north by northwest. You know, I've never seen that. I really should. I hear it's a great movie. I know I've seen multiple parodies of it. Windsor? Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Windsor is too far.
Okay.
We want to be by Dearborn, Dearborn Heights, Allen Park.
407 ATC services terminated. Good day.
Good day, sir.
Is this the mall? This hellscape?
And that wasn't it, was it?
No, I think that was the mall. No, it wasn't. Maybe that was the museum. Oh, what is this hotel? Can you go into hover mode so you're not moving laterally anymore? Like staying in one spot?
I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you look this way to see? There's no markers. It's funny the things that they choose to have as a marker and things that they don't.
I wonder if they can't do the, I don't know, licensing or something? I don't know. It's got, well, at least we seem to have gotten in the general vicinity. I seem to be getting a little better with my helicopter piloting.
I ain't on that building.
Okay, you read my mind, sir. Okay, hold up. Yeah, you would have thought it'd be here. Now, granted, okay, it's okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Just gonna lower myself down. Hey, at least got you to Detroit, Dander. It's like Launchpad McQuack fucking drove this plane, helicopter. Ooh.
Is there a texture there, or is it just an image?
It's probably just an image.
I'll go down.
Okay. Let's see what happens. It might be an actual thing.
Let's tap down into this building.
Oh,
All right.
hey, we did it. So now what I want to see about doing I'm sorry, what happened? You collided with an object and caused damage to your craft. Okay. Oh. I think I've had about enough. My hand's starting to hurt. That was a good time, though. Well, thank you, everyone, for hanging out tonight. As we...
Yeah, this is a fun one.
Yeah, hold on. Really quick, what time is it?
9:18.
Let's check out the Ornithopter.
Okay.
Oh, it's free, too? Getting download. Oh, that's a big... Okay, that's going to take forever to download for me.
You gotta fly that ornithopter to that place in the Middle East where there's just a big burning hole.
What was the... I didn't see the second part of Dune. Was it any good?
Yeah.
Okay. I had probably that movie ended.
I mean, I liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first. Dune. I was having an existential crisis throughout a lot of it, but that was totally unrelated to Dune. That was just a real bad year for me. It had sandworms. Does it?
Yeah, there's more.
Oh.
There's a lot more.
Oh. Okay, I'm in. I'll check it out eventually. I got some stuff to do. Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. This was quite a thing. I'm sorry. I might want to do more of these. This was
fun.
This was fun. This is a good way to. This is a fun way to go about kind of relaxing and enjoying. You know, I'm gonna look into some stuff with. I'm gonna see if they have any fun mods. I bet they have some fun. I want to know. Did somebody put Rodan or Mothra in here? Because that would be pretty cool.
Are there any like super realistic lunar lander games?
That might be something we have to look into. They do have a lot of those immersive simulation games we can probably start checking out. Thank you for hanging out, Dander. Again, I'm sorry we couldn't find that museum, but I want to find it. I need to get better with my navigation, and I actually really kind of got the bug now. I hope they should mod in Godzilla flying from Hedorah. They should just let you be Hedorah.
When are they going to make something like this with super realistic maps for like motorcycles?
That's what I was. Well, that was kind of what we were talking about earlier. We were saying how it'd be kind of cool if they did like a road trip style game like this. You know, I mean, I guess Truck Simulator could kind of technically be like that.
I bet.
Which, because I have Euro Truck Simulator. I got it real cheap in a bundle. It's fun. I mean, I'd rather have like an open road kind of game though, where you can drive like any kind of car.
Yeah.
Like to drive a cool Camaro or something. But okay, thank you everybody for coming by and hanging out with us this evening. Tomorrow's stream should be on. If it's not, I'll keep everyone posted, but probably going to continue with more Zelda 2.
And I'm sure I'll join you next time that works for me.
Yeah, no, this has been a lot of fun. I'm really happy with these Tuesday streams. We got to get Eric in on these. He talks about how he wants to, but then he's always busy.
We got to get him on a Friday. That's
true. We got to find a game he'll we got to find a game he'll stay motivated in. We beat Donkey Kong Country, so now we got to find what's next.
We got to set up a top-down camera so we can play Tiddlywinks.
No, we did play Crokinole.
Oh.
Crokinole was fun. I like that game. Have the goodest of nights, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy. Say goodbye, Mike.